everybody.
Boom.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, welcome to the Nerdery.
I said something. I'm joking. Yeah. And I'm Chris.
Patty.
Ricky.
And Lewis. And
I'm JD and you can't see me.
yet.
Like usual.
It's okay.
There you
And we got the Peanut Gallery.
Hello.
We have Lewis present.
Huh?
I just wanted to re-announce you a second time.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
I did it one-handed. Hi, Kendall.
Slacker.
I guess you can.
Yeah, we
It doesn't have the
one-handed
same
it.
effect.
No.
Take a
You
sip
gotta
of
get
my
both of them.
Isn't that
soda.
double washing again?
Yeah, I
Do
don't
the
know.
chat.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Well, woogie boogie, folks. Woogie boogie.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another week of shenanigans. What has everyone got on their plate?
I've got a rash. You want to see it?
Not really. Just because I know exactly where it's going.
Now I have Ben Riley, the Scarlet Spider #2, Action Comics 980, and Hal Jordan Green and the Green Lantern Corps #21.
Nice.
I got a little bit of Boruto again, and an announcement.
All right.
Hmm?
I've got
Penis.
the movie Rings, which is the sequel.
Oh.
Soldiers of the Damned and Child Eater.
Child Eater?
Yes.
Word.
That's
Fucked
what's
up,
up.
man. Fucked
You have to
up.
say it like a demon. Come on. Child eater. Child eater.
I'm not good at that.
Come on now.
Find some base.
I know.
What you got to do is you got to take a testicle in each hand.
Oh, okay.
Pop 'em
Hold
together.
on. Let me.
If there's a spark.
You can use mine.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Nice. I've got a review of Wolves at the Door based on the Manson family murders.
With no wolves.
With no wolves. Shit ton of doors.
Not one wolf.
I texted Patty and I was
You
like,
did. I laughed. my
not one
ass
fucking
off.
wolf. Shit ton of doors in this film.
Jeez.
I was laughing to myself. I thought it was awesome.
Exactly.
I got a review of
Push
Fist
yourself.
Fight with Ice Cube and Charlie Day.
Jeez.
I've got a review of Underworld Blood Wars.
Oh.
And that is it.
Oh,
Lulu.
And
I forgot about this. I have all the new releases from Lego. Our Lego guy came by earlier today and hooked me up with the newest catalog. And he'll be by next week with, because this is actually the current one, he'll be by next week with the future catalog.
nice. I have first season semi review because I don't think I haven't
He's
watched the
got a
full.
semi.
It was Harry.
I haven't gotten around to watch the full season of My Hero Academia, right? Or
Academia.
Academia, thank you.
Right.
Okay. And the overview of the Codebreaker fighting game tournament that happened this last weekend. And that's it.
And tonight we are watching Falling Down, the quintessential Going Postal movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I say we let Chris go first.
I'll start with an announcement, and then I'll jump to Boruto. This is my last one with the pod. I am leaving. Goodbye.
We hate to see him go, but he's moving on to bigger and better things. It's been a great 3 years.
Y'all miss me on social media? Not too bad. Yes, continue with them. There will be no other. I'll tell you that. There will be no other.
Thank fucking God.
Of course. To be expected from her, of course. But, yes, final one. This is tonight. Let me start with Boruto. Episodes, let's see. I think it's 5 and 6 now. I haven't caught up to the 7th. More on the character himself versus, especially a lot of people expecting Naruto to be in it. They put a heavy focus on Boruto, just like I said last time.
And they should.
I love it. I love that, but he's still around in the background. You see him because he's the Hokage. He's there, and of course the Boruto's super defiant, doesn't like him. Oh, Dad's too busy. All this shit. I love it. I love it because number one, he's a whiny brat, but only about his daddy. Other than that, he's all super badass and he's awesome. He's gonna be the best, just like Naruto was when he was little. I like how they did that. Not necessarily saying it's a copy, but it's the fact that you take the title, it's Naruto Generations. So yeah, it's to be expected, passed down. The episodes now introducing, I don't remember this white character's Snake Eyes name.
Orochi.
Huh?
Orochi.
No, that's the other main character from the first. You know what I'm talking about. I believe this new character, Kid, is a relative to a very, very bad guy from the original Naruto. There's been instances of these dark powers happening, people being cursed and taken over for like a day and doing bad shit. And now this kid that looks like Orochimaru from the original Naruto appears and is a new transfer student to the Leaf Village, and everyone's unsure about him. You know, he has snake eyes. He looks weird. He's super white,
I
like
want snake
literal pasty white,
And I'm
white
really
hair,
white.
and she would look horrible like that.
Why? With snake eyes? That would be
But not
awesome.
solid white. I'm talking about like black, like good God,
I'm pretty close.
paint white, like paint white. No.
Okay, continue.
No, color. You like color. What the fuck is that?
It's an eyeball, Chris.
They're going over, you know, more of the teacher, what they're learning, just like the first Naruto. Just different because of the certain family members that are around, and now whose kids are who, which are in Boruto's class and grade and everything. So it does make it different. Like I said, it's not a copy, but there's similar instances of in the past. I like that. It's still well written. Of course, it's written by the original writer of Naruto. I love it so far up until now. 5+ tentacles, all the episodes, all the way. It's written very well. The graphics a lot sharper, or they're clean. It's still the all 2D. There's no, like I've gone over before, the 3D CG hybrid. It's classic anime. It's bright. It's vivid. It's awesome. It's all happy.
There are times where it goes hybrid when they're doing the landscaping shots. That does get hybrid. But
You got
it's a clean
the Hokage Mountain, I guess.
Yeah, the Hokage Mountain, and then when they're going around for the mass scale scenes, because you do get some of those.
It's like a second. It's like a second.
But it is.
But if it was like a badass fight scene, I'd be like,
yeah, no, nothing
should
like.
they be doing that or should they not be? You know, then I would go over that. Yes.
But the character you're talking about is Mitsuki.
Mitsuki. I believe now. Don't no spoilers, but I believe this kid is related to Orochimaru. Yes.
I have information on that, but I'll get you.
Nope.
I said I'll get with you after. God dang it.
I don't know. The kid's weird, and he's being suspected by some of the others, and I think the teachers as well. And of course, they've set up for another epic. There's probably another 200 episodes of this shit. The way they set it up, and they set it up brilliant. It's awesome. It's awesome. Watch it. Funimation, Crunchyroll, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Actually, Hulu. You didn't even see it on Hulu. Hulu.
Very nice.
Who is next?
We're gonna go around like
You go.
normal. Alright, it's my turn. Okay. We rented these movies. Gotta say, all three, not disappointed. First I have Rings, which came out, last year?
Mm-hmm.
It's a sequel to The Ring. Obviously.
The revamp.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of the same type of idea as the first one, but changed a little bit. Changed enough that it was still interesting. And you're still going, but wait, what? And I liked the main characters. They were easy to root for.
They didn't pick like big name Hollywood
No.
names. That's why
There's only one,
Nice.
Vincent D'Onofrio. And I love him.
I like him.
Always does.
Oh, yeah,
That's
he's
Private
fucking-
Pile.
Oh, I love
Always
him.
does a good
He was
job.
also
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the Cell.
And he's creepy
The
as
Cell.
fuck.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was great in
that
the
too.
cell.
Oh, so I absolutely love him.
Nice.
He plays in it. He's the only one of really any name.
With the Big Bang Theory guy.
Not one of the main ones.
Wait,
Not in Rings.
I don't.
I thought he was in the new Rings.
No.
The guy that played on Roseanne.
Oh, from Roseanne. Oh, right, yeah,
Johnny
yeah. I forgot.
Oh, he's in there.
He played David on Roseanne.
Johnny Galecki.
I forgot about him.
He's
yes.
gonna play David in the new Roseanne when it comes back.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
coming back.
I loved him.
Which is weird because Sarah Chalk replaced the original Becky. She's coming back to play some new character.
Yeah,
Because
like
the
we're gonna
original
forget.
Becky is going to be Becky.
Oh, I hate it when
Yeah,
they change
sorry,
characters.
go back to
That's
you.
all right. I get it. All right,
Yeah,
good story,
Jenny
good
Wick.
twists. It was written well, from what I can tell, because it was played out very well. Basically, girls killing people again.
Nice.
I mean, like, you know what I mean.
Is it the
Of
same
course.
girl, Samara?
Yes, it's still Samara. And a professor gets a hold of the video and watches it and finds out somehow about recording it.
Is it still on VHS?
No, it's digital now.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no.
They done upgraded their game. It's
it's
on like a Blu-ray.
digital. No, it's like a file.
it's like
on
a thumb drive?
computer.
Oh.
No, not even. It's in the friggin' computer. It's not even like you pass it on physically.
That's
File.
You
fucked
just
up.
It's a file.
email it to
That's
people.
fucked up. I email it to JD. Here you go. See your
Now it's
shit.
this fucking chain
7 days
email.
later,
Yes,
you're fucked.
it's like a chain email now, but it's like controlled when the
Jeez.
professor's doing it. And he's figured out how you record it and then pass it along to somebody else, then you're okay. So he has these college kids in his class doing an extra project. And
that's
having
fucked
them
up.
all do it, but he's lining up
That's
people
fucked
to
up.
go after them and stuff. And
Damn.
yeah,
Fuck. Okay. Okay.
it's good. And of course, one of the characters wants to find out how to end it. Blah blah blah. Wants to be the hero.
Because death has a design.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this, Final Destination?
Exactly.
But yeah, I thoroughly liked it. I was surprised a few times, and that takes quite a bit. I give it 5 out of 5 full moons.
I'm going to watch it.
Not 11, but 5 for sure. A solid 5.
We're getting a solid head nod forward from Peanut Gallery saying it was good. so.
See, he watched it with me, so he has no choice in what we watch.
I didn't know if
anymore.
it was because it was good or that it was hard to surprise her.
Oh well, both.
There was
Hard
that
to
one
make
time.
happy, hard
yeah.
to surprise. You know.
You can surprise her, Philip, one day when she wakes up, just be like, surprise, you've got herpes!
Oh my god!
I thought
I've already done that.
I figured,
Oh my god!
I figured Ricky was gonna say dolphin sense.
Yeah. So
Surprise, motherfucker.
next one up, it's Soldiers of the Damned. Do you remember what the rest of the title was?
Nazi bastards must die or something.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Nice.
So, also paranormal. I was pretty excited. I like watching Nazi paranormal movies.
Dead Snow's still my favorite.
I
Dead
have.
Snow.
Oh no,
Dead
the
Snow.
second one.
And the second one
The
too.
second
Both
one
of
was
them.
way better.
Both
Okay.
of them were badass.
So these, I had a hard time with this one at first because I'm watching it. I'm trying to figure out who to root for. It's like wait,
Not the Nazis.
but wait, there's not just Nazis in it. The German army is separated into the SS and just the regular soldiers. And the regular soldiers fucking hate the SS and they think they're evil bastards. So it's like, am I rooting for these German soldiers?
Let me help you. At the
I'm
time
having a hard
period, neither
time.
one were good.
Oh, I know. But it takes place in Romania during the war and everything, and the Russian Red Army are chasing them out of everywhere. So they have to go on this mission, which they're not thrilled about. Well, the regular German army aren't thrilled about having to go on, because it's basically a suicide mission where they take the scientists into these
What are you
haunted
doing?
woods. He's breaking shit. Into these haunted woods for something that they don't know. What? Are you surprised? That's on every one of my bottles.
It really is.
See?
I like it. It really is.
So, they go into the woods and weird shit starts happening. Like, people are spontaneously combusting.
What the fuck?
and then
It
there's
happened
this,
to me
like,
once.
it sucks, right?
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Just,
Steven just did that in the bathroom right now.
No wonder he's so fucking relaxed.
He blessed the
Yeah.
house. He released some demons.
Oh my god.
You've seen Scary Movie, right?
Oh yeah, that's where I'm getting at.
Steven's like, it wasn't so spontaneous, let
Now
me
that's
just
a horror
say.
movie.
It was self-inflicted.
So, crazy shit starts happening, and through a lot of it, you're going, wait, what? But overall, I really did enjoy it. I give it 4 out of 5 full moons
How'd you watch it?
on my television.
No.
What
Well, you're
platform?
big. You and
Hulu.
Philip are big into Hulu and Netflix. That's
Oh
why
no,
I
I
asked.
rented these.
Okay.
We Redboxed
Redbox.
these.
Okay, Redbox.
They went to Blockbuster.
Yes.
we
found the one.
Did you
You
be
found
kind?
the civilization that was
Yeah.
lost. The all but one.
VHS all the way.
Be kind. Rewind.
Love that movie.
I also watched Child Eater.
What the
I
fuck?
really like this one.
This is the one I'm curious about hearing about.
So basically, there's this town. There's an old wives' tale type of urban legend about this guy who lived there and killed children and stole their eyes and ate them because he was going blind and thought that would slow it
One of
down.
those.
And so he dies, obviously. Years later, you pick up with this girl and she has to go babysit because every good horror movie has a babysitting scene. And the little boy is seeing weird shit out in the woods. He had just moved there and he's seeing this weird guy out in the woods and stuff. So,
didn't have that.
yeah, no, not that kind. No, this was like a little kid. Like, he was like 8, 9. So,
So, anyways,
so basically, he's been seeing this weird guy and disappears while she's babysitting him after he tells her about it. And so the whole movie is her trying to rescue him, figure out what the fuck's going on. The cops know about this guy that had died years ago, and they're like, man, this really sounds like that guy, but it's not possible, of course. So it's that fight. Like, it's kind of stereotypical.
it's like Stranger Things all over again.
But I really enjoyed it. The villain was pretty fucking creepy.
Mhm.
Like, I was surprised. He was pretty fucking creepy.
Was he like the dude in the second Human Centipede movie?
I didn't watch those.
This guy's there's another dude.
No.
Those movies are creepy.
I give this probably 4 out of 5. Don't expect, a deep plot or...
It's the same old story, but it was done well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I definitely give it 4 out of 5 full moons.
Had a couple little funny parts.
Yeah, a couple of funny
The
parts.
kid told the babysitter the house had wind.
Yes! There was a hole in the basement or something and wind was coming out. So he's like, the house has wind. But basically, when we sit and watch movies, we just sit and pick on them all the way through them. It's hard for us
Y'all riff
not
track
to do.
the
Yes!
shit out of them.
We do every single time, and no matter what we watch, it doesn't even matter. We could be watching the most serious shit ever, and there's jokes. Yeah.
Look at Schindler's List. Ah, no.
Yeah, we would find jokes in that. Like, seriously. Okay, your turn. I'm all done. I'm spent.
Okay. So I watched Wolves at the Door because I got an email
Because he likes wolves.
Yeah, I'm a big wolf fan. Anything with wolves in the title, I'm fucking just ape shit excited about. No, I got an email from whatever movie company makes that film, and they were like, "Oh, the critical horror movie hit of the season." And I was like, "Really?" Because I haven't heard shit about it. And it was like inspired by the Manson family murders. Full disclosure, I did not know the name of the cult Manson was involved with was called the Manson family.
Yeah.
I just thought Manson got some crazy bitches and went on a rampage.
No, they all live
So
together
when
in
when it
commune.
said that, I just thought, oh, it's based off of like Manson or something. I didn't think it was the actual murders that he got busted with the 3 women and all that. With Sharon Tate was the actress staying in a gated community, and the next day the only person that survived was the one listening to music all night, and he knew nothing of it. He had headphones on the whole night. He was on LSD. So once I figured out, oh shit, this is the true tale, that was kind of cool because it was about like 15 minutes into the movie that I was like, oh hey, it's Sharon Tate. I get it. Okay.
I have a movie with her in it, like old
Ugh.
school. It was really cheesy, but I really liked it.
Yeah, dude.
I'll have to review that next week for my
This film is, if you've seen the movie The Strangers, I love that movie with Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman. I loved it because it's a scary movie that could actually happen. Well, this is very much like that film. Sharon Tate shows up at a house that belongs to her family with some friends. They have a guest house where the guy's just listening to music because he's a LSD fan and he's listening to music the whole night, tripping balls. And Charles Manson apparently shows up with his followers. And if I remember correctly, he did none of the killings. It was just he told them. They all sincerely believed that if they killed these people that had the devil in them, that they would live forever or some shit.
But really, it was because he was mad at people that used to live in that house.
Correct. So, 3 women that are barefoot and creepy as fuck, all look like they're sisters with fucked up hair. They are walking around and they do this little, like, at the end of the hallway kind of thing with their faces kind of darked out, very much like The Strangers, where she turns off the light and she kind of waves. But I really enjoyed it. I mean, it kept you on your heels, man. Like, you were rooting for somebody to survive this. Because it was quite brutal, and I won't be giving any spoiler alerts or anything like that, because if you know the story of the Manson family and that particular murder, you know what happens. But
That's why I don't watch Titanic.
yeah, yeah, you knew that bitch was going down.
I've never
Now
seen
you
it,
didn't know that
I
fucking
don't
Kate
need to.
Winslet was gonna be like, "Hey, we could probably both fit on this door, but fuck you, dude." You know, like, so. Yeah, I gave it 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I think the score really added. I'm a real big fan of a horror movie having an excellent score, and it really
It makes
creeped
all
me
the
out.
difference.
It really does. It makes a huge difference. So if you get a chance to watch Wolves at the Door, no wolves in the movie, shit ton of doors in the film.
We counted them.
I count, dude. I did a counter because I'm like, this fucking house has a lot of doors.
Well, that's the way houses used to be built.
Yeah, like
Tons of
well,
doors.
now
Like,
that
every
we have
room
open
had a
concept,
door.
not a lot of doors, but back then, doors everywhere.
They
it-
ever even explain why they said wolves in the title?
I don't
just
know.
a metaphor.
I think it was a
of them
metaphor for what a
attacking.
wolf
But they never even
does.
said the line in the movie, like, for any reason.
Not that I remember, no.
That's strange.
No, mind you, I was kind of tired, but and I hadn't really eaten much. But great film. I give it 5 out of 5. I plan on owning it. I come to find out, I went to buy the Blu-ray on Amazon. There's no Blu-ray available. This is a strictly digital release for Vudu, for Google Play, iTunes. They are supposed to be coming out with a Blu-ray, but
I
I'm
think American
guessing.
Gothic came out, and I wanted to see it, and it's only digital.
Right,
I was
right.
like, "What do you mean it's not going to come out on
Right.
DVD?" Or
Which I'm a
No.
huge digital
I'm
fan,
not.
and we're going to talk about that tonight. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for Wolves at the Door. I also watched Fist Fight with Ice Cube and Charlie Day. It was a really funny movie. It brought back Tracy Morgan after his Walmart incident.
Dude.
Brought Christina Hendricks was in it as a very psychotic school counselor.
Oh shit, she was the
She's
counselor?
hilarious, dude. She long story short, the premise of it is that Charlie Day gets Ice Cube fired from his job, and he says, you know what, we're going to fight at 3 o'clock today when school lets out. So it's a lot like if y'all have ever seen the 80s movie 3 O'Clock High, where the little underdog guy is terrified of what's coming, and he's trying every which way to get out of it. He's trying to figure out a way to get Ice Cube to be like, hey, dude, let's not fight. And a lot of crap is going down. He's being blackmailed by students because they've got this pull going. And he's like, dude, take that off the internet. People are starting to understand we're about to fight. It's making media attention. Super fucking funny. Christina Hendricks was the best for me because she is psychotic. Charlie Day, there's a scene where he catches a kid masturbating and she thinks that he's watching the kid. So she goes up to Ice Cube and is like, you know what, if y'all are gonna fight, you need a fucking butterfly knife. And she does the moves all perfectly and was like, cut his ass. Like, she's crazy. And it was super funny. But for a comedy, I give it about 4.5 out of 5. Like, it was lacking something. I don't really know what, but I did enjoy the film all in all. Charlie Day's daughter is being bullied. She comes out with a Big Sean rap out at the talent show and like cusses, and it's really inappropriate. Super funny. Like, it was excellent. Go see the movie. I also watched Underworld Blood Wars. I'm a huge fan of Kate Beckinsale and the Underworld series as a collective whole. They really let me down with the fourth film. The first two were good. The third one was a prequel, and we already knew the story, so it was good. The fourth one, Blue. She, like, Scott Speedman was nowhere to be found. She had a kid with him, and now the daughter was a part of the story. It had no action. It kind of sucked.
No, barely any action.
Barely any action. Now, a friend of my fiance's is in the film as Kate Beckinsale's stunt double. So I was already excited about seeing it because you want to try and see if you can catch a part where you're like, hey, that's her. You don't. But movie magic. But the film was great. I think it kind of made up for the fourth film. I mean, it had a lot of action.
Had a lot of
It had a lot of story that filled in gaps with Celine. And you come to realize Celine is a lot more of a badass than you've ever given her credit. I loved it. I give it a 4 out of 5 just because they left a little more for a sequel, and it's a very are we going to do this or not type of thing every time they come out with a movie.
Well, on this one, you get more of that urgency. Like, if we are going to do it, we left our space to do it.
Yeah.
But if not, this is kind of a good,
Yeah.
we can pick up with another character to keep this going.
Right. Now, Theo, what's his name? The dude, he's in the Divergent movies. He was in the fourth film. Theo James.
Yeah, there you go.
He was a badass this movie. You come to find out he's a direct descendant of one of the elders.
Former elders.
One of the former elders, Amelia, the one that's slain in the first film. He's her
Shit,
son.
you found out a little bit more about her, too.
And you found out more about her.
That's interesting.
So all of a sudden he kind of realizes it. He gets this sword that
Which
his
dude?
family, Theo James, I forgot who he played in. Let me tell you. He played in Blood War. He played David in the fourth film, and he's David in this
I
one.
don't think I saw the fourth.
He's a lot more powerful this time around. So it's not just Celine kicking ass. Like, he really, it's kind of like a coming of age type thing for him, and claiming his birthright.
There's 5 now?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the fifth film.
they're at 5 now.
That's
I
the
don't know if
fifth
I've seen
film,
them all.
and on one of the collections they released a bonus disc where it had 3 anime movies of Celine, and they were like 5-minute movies each, but they filled in more gaps. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, man, Theo James was pretty dope in that film too. But I really enjoyed it. I give it a 4
I'm
to
pretty
5.
dope in real life.
Oh yeah,
So he's done what you got.
I'm done. What you got?
Oh, okay. I was waiting for the I'm done.
Oh, I'm done.
Word.
Your sleeves are fucked up and your sleeve's fucked up.
No, my sleeve is not fucked up. I rolled it up like that because I'm a G.
This one too.
Fix
I
it.
was trying to fix it for you.
Crack a lacking, homie.
Is
Check
that
out
better?
funk.
That better? That accommodate
Yes,
your
yes.
OCD?
Yes. I just hate that. That drives me nuts.
No, it's ABC.
Okay, what do I got? Shit, I'm having a brain fart. Oh yeah, I remember what I got. Overview for a massive fighting game tournament called Codebreaker that happened this weekend. We saw a lot of competitive gaming on this front. A lot of games that actually just came out. A lot of games that have been older and have still stayed in circulation were featured in this tournament. And one particular player freaking outshined everybody. He won three game tournaments of the 6 that were there. So he dominated. There was a lot of great gameplay. It was very entertaining to actually watch the little tidbits that I have. We had Street Fighter V, you had Injustice 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Skullgirls, and a couple other ones that were there. And it was just really awesome to watch. And if you actually want to watch any of those backlogs, you can go ahead and go on Twitch and go and check out either NetherRealm Studios. You can check out the actual game channels themselves. And actually watch those that are back cataloged. Overall, from what I saw, just the competitiveness that was displayed at the tournament, it was easily a 5 out of 5 Gray Skulls. It was a great tournament. Now on to my anime review, Hero Academia. Now I've only watched about 16 episodes. I got about maybe another 7, 8 left to go for the first season. And it is very good. What it is this anime. People have developed these superpowers, and they call them quirks. And pretty much 80% of the Earth's population has a quirk. So superpowers become part of the norm. And so the profession of hero starts becoming the big thing. And it's about this one kid. He was born without a quirk, but he is actually blessed by running into his hero, the main hero, the one hero that rules over all, actually, and gives him his quirk. And it's not something that has ever been discussed or ever been fathomed. It's only been theorized if you could do. So so you actually see him going through the paces of actually going through the academy, going through Hero Academy, trying to learn how to control this quirk without damaging his body, because there's times where he uses it and his body's just thrashed, like bad, like to the point where he can't use that limb anymore. Like if he throws a punch, his entire arm, you just see it discolored, broken, like it just hangs there. It's bad. It's a great one for the kids, actually. If you want looking for an anime to get your kids into, that's actually a good one for them. There's a lot of really good values that I think a lot of kids these days need. You know, to be a better person, to do things better. Unlike a lot of kids, shitheads that are walking around nowadays. But that's just me. No, don't trust this guy. Don't trust him. I'm giving, from right now, from what I'm seeing, I have not been disappointed yet with a single episode. Although I did have one recap episode, which I thought was a little soon to have. I figured that's something they would have done in season 2, but oh well. Other than that, 5 out of 5 Gray Skulls. Highly suggest you watch it. And like I said, it's kid friendly, so definitely go for it. That does it for me.
Alright, so it's on to me. Sorry. For the past
Pokemon
year.
Go.
Yeah, for the past year, all these guys have been yelling at me to play Pokemon Go.
Except for me.
Except
I've
for
never
her.
played.
I've spotted.
I've had a Windows phone and I haven't been
POS.
able to play, and now I'm on Android, so we're over here having a Pokemon class. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps. We find out the origin of the main villain that's caused all these problems, and he's closely related to a lot of the characters and somebody who's already dead.
Whoa.
Kyle actually steals the ring that Rip Hunter brought back and just straight asked it, you know, how do I defeat him? How do we stop this from happening? And it identifies the targets that need to be killed in order to stop the event. And it paints a target on him and on Sora, Sinestro's daughter,
Sinestro's daughter.
who's his girlfriend.
Yay.
Which future issues we'll find out. Shut up, Chris. Okay, get your licks in while you still can. No, you figure out in another comic line that there's more to that relationship than is being said right now.
And then I have a feeling that this creature of will that is actually the Gauntlet is not gone. But it's a fucking awesome issue. It's nothing but action from the very beginning to the very end. It's everything that I look for in a comic, including that twist at the end. So, perfect, man. 5 out of 5. Beautiful execution. Great end to the Prism of Time storyline. Action Comics 980. Revenge. You know, I was a huge fan of Superman, especially during the 90s. I read The Death. I read The Reign of Superman. And we're seeing a lot of those characters coming back and teaming up with more and more power. This is a build-up issue. There's not a lot going on in it. But the stakes are definitely high. Because a couple of those members, Hank Henshaw being one, knows about Lois and John. So it's building up to something big. But like I said, this is a build-up issue. It's a filler.
He's got a really big butt.
That's odd.
No, he's got a really big butt.
Yeah, because they're all
It's muscular, but it's big.
the Supermen are trying to rescue Zod.
I don't need to look.
It's
Some
a
people
huge
have big
butt.
butts. What, Patty? It's a huge.
They cannot lie.
And I
She's
can't-
taking up for herself. Come on.
I like your big butt, but this is like a big
It's an
butt.
awesome butt.
I know.
I bet it could crack Walrus.
That guy's butt or Tanya's butt?
Both, probably.
I bet hers could.
You want to try watermelons with me?
What are we gonna do with them?
Crush them with our thighs.
Really,
I'm
Fatty?
down.
Yes! I'm a partner now. Go ahead.
But it is a filler
What
issue.
the fuck?
3 capes. 3 capes is all I can really give it. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. This is one of very, very few Marvel titles that I'm reading. Because I'm tired of Marvel shit, really.
You're not the only one.
But It's a great issue. I'm a huge Ben Reilly fan, and now there are 2 Scarlet Spiders running around. I'm not going to tell you the interaction, but let's just say they're not friends.
Yeah.
Is one of them Peter Parker?
They're frenemies.
Nope.
He's never.
No, he's dead.
5 out of 5, great.
They're
Awesome.
frenemies.
No broken knobs this week, except for the new Lego Technic Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Fucking
Wow.
right.
Nerd.
Wait a minute. I want y'all to take a look at this picture because I'm sure all of us here have seen like one of the Connect's pieces.
Mm.
And I want y'all to take a look at the spoiler on the back to see the size of the pieces versus the size of the whole kit.
Probably the biggest piece in the set.
Jeez, dude.
It is massive. It is officially licensed Porsche merchandise.
It sure is. 300 shit.
Whoa.
I have it on very good information that
300.
Porsche engineers actually had a heavy hand in the designing of this kit. Yeah, that's fucking epic.
Is that your ass?
Huh?
Is that your ass?
No, I think that was.
Oh, okay. I was just like,
My
Hey,
boot.
also, guys, it's only $300. So
It's
if
only
you want a
$300.
small Porsche made out of Lego toys,
For $300.
have fun with that.
I could do that.
fucking shit.
But Lego has also unveiled a new line to compete directly with Funko.
Ooh.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Boogie boogie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Lego
Uh-oh.
Brick
Look at that
heads.
Hulk, baby.
Brickheads.
They met their match now.
Dude,
at
they
that
look
Hulk,
like
baby.
Funkos, but they're not rounded off. They're like Legos. I've
Dude.
done the math.
Yes.
Not a lot of
That
matches.
is
Yeah, Hulk, man.
badass.
Those do look fucking cool.
It's a big green block.
Oh, dude.
But they do look like
And cheaper.
Let me snap
Wait,
it.
they
some
do look
picture.
adorable.
Jeez.
I don't think that they'll ever be able to go head to head with Funko.
No.
I do.
What was that one?
Is that fucking Edward Scissorhands?
Captain
or even
Armando
Nendoroids.
Salazar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
never
Captain
mind.
Salazar. That's
From the new Pirates
in the
movie?
new Pirates movie. It's played by Javier Bardem.
Oh.
But they are showing off
he's
all
a
their new
great
Star
actor.
Wars stuff in this catalog, and there's a great many things that are epic. The Jedi Starfighter, which they've released before, but this time they are actually including the hyperdrive that we
Nice.
saw
Not just
in
the
prequels.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking cool. Nice little price tag of $100.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
For Lego, that's cheap.
Um,
Tell you the truth, it's
And of course, it's
It
been
is.
out for a while, but it's still available. They're still making it. The Yellow Submarine Beatles set,
Yeah, I would love to have that.
Nice.
I really would.
and I saw that, and
Oh, is
I
that the Ghostbusters?
yes,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters headquarters.
I need it.
I thought it was discontinued.
I need it.
Apparently not. It is
way.
not left production. It's still out there. $350.
Wow.
the original.
God, I
yeah.
want that.
Nice.
Dude, they got the Ecto 1.
That's the new
I thought you were
Ecto one.
looking at it. Yeah, man.
It's a new
Dude,
actor.
I want both of those. Buy them for me.
This motherfucker.
I didn't look at anybody when I said it. I just want somebody to go, aw, and then buy it for me.
Well, we
We're looking at you.
we actually have
Four of them.
we actually have a deal with a Lego guy. So if you want anybody here in the Nerders who want Legos,
How much will he let go of it?
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
Lego.
we don't talk about prices on the air.
Ah.
Well, you do have knee pads, right?
Oh.
Better start getting them out.
Also, the Disney Castle, which I was amazed that they ever did
Yeah.
this.
That's
Wow.
badass.
Only 4,080 pieces.
Oh my god.
That's it?
It's $350, and it is an exclusive.
Tinkerbell.
It doesn't say who it's an exclusive to, because you do have Lego store exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
You have Target, Walmart, and Toys R Us, I believe.
Yeah,
Mm.
Toys R Us.
Oh yeah.
Toys R Us.
Yeah.
So it says exclusive, but it doesn't say to who.
If it's in the
You get
catalog,
a
I'm sure
Blu-ray.
it's
The Disney store.
Shh.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Time to go to Tangerine.
And
Yeah, I was
also,
about to say, yeah, go to Florida for the exclusive.
the Pirate Ghost ship for the new Pirates of
Yeah.
the Caribbean movie has been unveiled, $200,
That's it?
and it will be low production.
Oh,
They say it straight. It says straight up in the catalog, hard to
I
find.
fucking hate how
It's
much
not
I
going to be
love
exclusive, but they are going to be very low production, very low order limit. So anybody who's got them, if you want it and you see it,
Buy
get
it.
it, get it right then.
You better get it.
Put it together.
Retail price of $199.99.
Pretty worth it considering how that's
I'm
going to
good,
jump.
player.
That capsule is exclusive to the Lego store.
Intro.
Oh yes, we did. Let's take care of that.
You still on that, Ricky-O?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be me now, buddy.
Yeah, we be.
Uh-oh.
Where'd I put it? Oh, here we go.
Brought to you by.
Captain Jack's Elixirs, 322 East Texas Avenue, Baytown, Texas, 77520. Phone number 281-837-3543. And All-Star Comics and Games, 2348 North Alexander Drive, Baytown, Texas, 77520. Phone number 281-839-7127.
Good boy.
Yay! Yay!
What's up?
I know there's more shit in here that I
Yeah,
I
the
found
Ghostbusters,
fascinating.
that's the shit. That's the shit.
All the Lego Batman movie sets are out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Arkham Asylum, the Riddler Riddle Racer, the Batmobile, Joker Notorious Lowrider.
What is that?
That is the
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum set.
Does it have like Killer Croc and shit like that?
It comes with 12 minifigures. Do not see Killer Croc there. Batman, Robin, Barbara Gordon, Aaron
I was going to spend
Cash,
$3,000
Two
on that.
Cops, Harley, Harleen Quinzel, the Joker, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Catwoman, and the Riddler.
That's still a cool set.
That is a really cool set.
And the
Consider-
orange jumpers.
Yeah.
And retail price of $149.99. That's not terrible, but it is a hard to find. So,
Have fun.
yeah, good
Do they
luck.
still have
It's
Ninjago?
It's amazing how
Yes, they do
Legos
still have
changed
Ninjago.
from
Dude,
like the
Ninjago's
80s to now.
Everywhere, dude. Like, they
Shit.
still waiting on that official movie.
I was about to say, I
Um,
saw the trailer at the theater, so I'm like, okay, this is legit. It's coming.
And then also for the same movie, the Bane Toxic Truck Attack,
Yeah.
which I thought is
Oh,
a
wow.
cool set. It's $49.99. I think it's a cool set. It comes with the mutant leader from the Dark Knight Returns,
Nice.
which is
Oh,
fucking
shit.
awesome. Which has nothing to do.
No, nothing to do with Lego Batman.
No.
But
But-
there was Dark Knight Easter eggs in that movie.
And then the Ultimate Batmobile, $139.99. Apparently, it's this set features the 4-in-1 Ultimate Batmobile, which divides into 4 separate vehicles: the Batmobile, Batcycle, Bat Tank, and Batwing.
What about the Bat Submarine?
Doesn't have that
No bad
because they all sink.
Ooh.
Who's Polka Dot Man? What the fuck is that?
I have no
Polka Dot
idea.
Man?
I have no idea what that's about.
Batman had a lot of fucked off road gallery.
And then
And there's
there's
the flying
another.
monkeys from fucking Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, 2 winged
Pair of
monkeys come in the
They're flying
Ultimate
monkeys. They even
Batmobile
look
kit.
like the same outfits almost. What the hell? Lego?
And then let's see, there was some cool Marvel shit coming out too. I don't know where the hell it is in the damn book.
You just liked it, by the way.
It's a friend of mine. She went to Alamo City with her boyfriend. That's pretty cool.
Okay, here we go. The Captain America Jet Pursuit, retail price $19.99. That's actually really cheap. It comes with
Red Hulk.
the new Miss Marvel, which has
Ah,
the fully
yes.
extendable arms.
Nice.
Which I had to ask my Lego guy, how the fuck are they doing that? And he had no clue. They don't have them yet. But yeah, the Iron Man Detroit Steel Strikes, which I want because it's Lola,
Nice.
Oh,
Agent Coulson's
yes.
car. And it comes with Agent Coulson, Justin Hammer, and Iron Man. And this guy's excited about the Hulk versus Red Hulk, which is already out. It's already out there, $59.99.
Yes.
Beware,
That's a
and
badass. I can't wait, man. They're gonna show it, man. They're gonna do it. The movie.
They're
gonna
gotta
do it.
Why, they're going to do Red Hulk?
They got to.
In which movie?
This might be after Infinity War.
Yeah, probably after.
all 3 of the sets for Spider-Man: Homecoming are out. I know friend of the show, Jimmy, already has the ATM heist battle,
Nice.
which comes with 2 of the masked robbers. It comes with the Captain America and the Hulk, and then Spider-Man, of course.
You guys went to Real Adventures? The Hulk gives it away.
I know, Hulk gives it away.
Did you see the final trailer?
Yes,
I haven't seen
I have.
it yet.
Pretty excellent.
it is.
And also is out the Beware the Vulture set.
Speaking of which, we got pretty good, interesting news this last week involving another Spider-Man property being officially,
Oh, yes.
about officially being greenlit and casted.
Well,
Yeah.
it is freewheeling time.
Woo! Party! It's party time.
Oh, all right, Tanya, Patty,
Invented.
Patty, Tanya show.
Yes.
All right, do you feel up to doing the Tanya and Patty show?
I guess so.
All right. Y'all are actually going to have the Tanya and Patty show.
Oh, I sure will.
Yay! I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
I don't either.
Do y'all ever?
No.
Talk about what y'all would play with versus Legos.
I see what you did there.
Exactly.
So hi Tanya. Patty. I feel like
the
we
Patty
need
and
like
Tanya show.
a theme song, but
We'll
I
work
don't
on that.
sing. So
Are we gonna do like a stupid dance?
yes.
This
a
was
little
the stupid theme song.
So I know a lot of people have done conventions this weekend. I'm kind of jealous of seeing a lot of cool pictures.
Yeah.
Amazing.
True.
Or not amazing.
Alamo
Alamo
City was
Yeah.
actually a really
Hear
good
about
con.
the
It looked like.
crazy shit in Phoenix.
No.
The guy tried to kill Jason David Frank.
What the
Yes.
hell?
What did he
He
do?
brought loaded
What
guns
happened?
and knives, but the security stopped him before
Why do
he
you
was
wanna
able
kill
to.
him?
Other congoers stopped him.
Congoer stopped him.
And he tried to walk in that obvious?
Like he made it through weapons check.
Holy shit!
How
Yeah,
did they let him through?
They didn't have any of the after that. They started doing wands and all
My
kinds of
thing
stuff.
is why?
But he was after Jason David Frank.
That's so strange. He read Catcher in the Rye. That'll do that to you.
Every time.
Yeah, that's what makes people kill people. That's what Lenin's guy was Catcher in the Rye. There was a president that got assassinated. Was it Kennedy?
I don't know.
There
Well,
were
I know
multiple
he got
people.
assassinated,
There were
but-
multiple people that got killed where the killer read Catcher in the Rye and quoted its work as. I never read it because I
I
was
think
scared
you
of it
need to
once I
read
heard
it
that.
now.
I know, but I want to read it, but I'm scared to read it because I feel like I
He
might kill
says I'm not
somebody
allowed to
now.
read it, but I'm gonna read it because
Oh, you don't kill me.
no, you make money.
I don't know, but I want to know what causes that to
Yeah,
happen in their brains,
exactly.
but I
wanna
never read it.
see- Shit,
Anyway.
that's really freaking
It's
weird.
horrible. We're alone in here.
I
They
know,
left us unsupervised.
You can't leave us unsupervised, and we can't see the chat. Hold on, we need Steven's
Everyone's
computer.
literally gone except Patty and me.
Yes.
So this
Okay.
is, I think, a first actually.
Oh, sweet. He left it up and everything. We can see if
We-
people talk to us
okay, yeah.
now.
If y'all have something you want us to talk about,
Yeah.
we'll talk about your thing. Or
Okay.
else you have to sit here and just listen to us
Yeah.
randomly.
Okay, there we go. So now we can see you guys, so that helps. We're not just randomly. I know. I don't know. That's weird.
We can't fix the.
No.
If there's an IT issue, we can't help you.
So,
Our hairs look pretty together.
oh yay, because we're colorful. So is anyone watching?
I don't know why they let us do this.
I don't know either, but it's fun. I enjoy it. Some of my favorite shit.
So I'm vegan now.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That is
I
exciting.
don't think these people care about
No.
that, but
I was gonna either let you borrow the cookbook I have. Actually, I think I have two of them.
I bought one called the Vegan Stoner Cookbook that's
Yeah.
supposed to be fast, easy recipes, and I'm excited about that
Nice.
one to come in the mail.
Cause
Because that's what I need more of. Because it
Yeah.
sucks. You have to cook everything or cut it.
and things can
like,
be
there's always, you always gotta do
complicated.
something.
I've seen in recipe books for vegans and stuff, like how to make
She's
your own
mopping the
almond.
floor right now.
Okay, cool. So she can just
Does
listen
she
to us
at
while we
work?
do this. I don't know. Maybe she cleans her
She's-
house. That's weird.
I was like, I don't remember the last time I mopped. I don't think I've mopped since we put this floor in.
I have one of them Swiffers. Those wet Swiffers.
See, I'm scared because see how the floor's got like the ripple in it.
Yeah, that's
like,
what our
it's
floors
gonna
look
get
like.
all stuck in it and like not come back out. What the fuck? Where,
What
we
was
should
I
be
saying?
talking about something relevant.
I know. I was saying something. Oh, the vegan cookbooks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's like how to make your own almond milk. Like who the fuck
I actually
does
watched
that?
a video on that. It was very
Like-
simple, and I was wondering which one's cheaper
That's
because
a lot of
we
fucking
went through
effort.
a lot of almond milk.
Because you gotta like soak them and then grind them and press them, and
was it
it's
that
like-
complicated? Yeah.
it was pretty complicated.
There wasn't pressed it. Well, the cheesecloth.
Yes, exactly. So I'm like, I'd rather just buy it.
Yeah. But it might be a lot cheaper because they didn't use very
Maybe.
many almonds in the video. And
Almonds
it made
are-
a decent amount of milk.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what you buy.
Oh, look, Kendall waits on us every week.
Aw, yay. See, and she wants it to be a thing.
Ooh, dog shit. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
for dog shit too.
Yeah, that's different. Usually I get down on my hands and knees for that shit.
There's 3 people watching. There's someone
Aw.
else out there.
Yeah.
Or it's probably over here, huh? No, because they're logged in as the nerdery.
Is it us then? This one?
No, because theirs should both be under. I don't know. Maybe.
So I don't know.
Might just be us and Kendall.
That's okay. Lady power, yes. I watched a documentary today.
Okay.
Speaking of lady power,
What kind of documentary?
it was done by a feminist
Mm-hmm.
who was very into making. Well, she started out as an actress, and she decided what you want 9. That's what it is. With extra good stuff in it because I'm picky.
Okay.
And so she was trying to be an actress, but decided I think it's called the red pill. So, it's her. She got out of the movie industry, got out of the acting part of it because she felt so marginalized and felt so shitty about the roles that she was given because she was playing the dumb blonde that always gets murdered. So she goes into documentary filmmaking and starts making all these feminist movies.
Okay.
So she's decided, because she didn't know where to go from there, she had made a bunch of movies, to do one on the Meninists.
Okay.
And I don't know how she kept her cool, but alright. She did.
So she actually spoke to people
Oh,
that
yeah.
are
Like the
legitimately
head
it's not a
of the
joke.
Meninist
It's the real
movement.
thing.
Yes.
And that's the real
Yes.
people.
And I understand some things from it, but I have a hard time taking these men seriously. Like, there are men's issues, I see, like the whole child custody thing in the court systems and how it's weighed a certain way and like certain things like that, and how the men are feeling disposable because they're the ones that go do the jobs, that they're getting killed, they have a higher death rate in any job, blah blah, they're the soldiers, which is partially because women aren't allowed to, and they failed to mention that part. But, you know, and I get that, and I totally understand it, but when your website that you hold so high has, like, legitimate concerns, it's not taken seriously because you also have articles about how you should be able to rape women and how women want to be raped.
Jesus
and,
Christ.
Yeah, like, it was fucking gnarly. But this woman goes through the whole thing. She talks to the feminists, which, honestly, some of the ones there's a fucking mosquito in here. Some of the women that she talked to weren't probably the best women for her to talk to. But whatever. And by the end of it, she stopped considering herself a feminist.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was sad. And I sat through the whole movie and I watched it and I tried to keep an open mind and I did see some value in some of the things they were saying, but a lot of it was...
Sounds like a really depressing documentary.
It was.
Like, there's nothing good about this.
Yes and no. Like, I definitely got some stuff out of it because there were certain things I didn't think about the whole death thing. The higher death rate, they're seen as expendable more than women. There was a plane crash and they were pissed off that the women and children always get off first. Like, the men were expendable. And I see that. But there was a lot of shit I didn't. It
I would
didn't make
assume
me
there'd be
any
more-
less feminist.
Yeah, gotcha.
But my version of feminism also includes men. You know what I mean? Like, I believe they should be treated as humans and not those unrealistic
Well, that's
standards.
what. Well, feminist
and
is supposed to be equality.
it's supposed to be that way.
That got screwed up down the line.
Yeah.
But that's what it's supposed to be.
Exactly. So
So,
it was kind of,
That's
you know.
the kind of feminist that I am.
Exactly. So I think it all depends on
And
the
that's
type
why I
of
don't even
feminist
like
you
using
are.
the term because most people hear the term
Yeah.
and they think
Immediately
militant,
negative,
Yeah, like she thinks
man
she's better
hater.
than
Yeah,
like we're
exactly.
putting ourselves, which people ruin the term.
Mm-hmm. They did. But I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately, so my poor family. Because I'm just like, watch this.
Kendall's talking a bunch.
Oh, let's see here.
I
Docudrama.
don't know who that is.
Sounds familiar. On Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I've
did
heard it.
watch that. I watched that one. I don't remember it very well, but I do remember watching that one. I'm always talking. Oh yeah, that's all right though. You keep us company.
Yeah.
Uh,
They leave us all alone in here. What the
I
hell is that?
know they can't trust us.
It's been a while too. I'm surprised
Yeah.
nobody's going. Should we check on the kids?
What are they talking about? We're talking about feminism in here and hijack the show entirely.
Yeah.
We work with all men.
And it's great because I'm wearing my
Oh,
respect my
yay.
existence or expect my resistance.
My
shirt.
sweater says resist on the back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're very feminist today.
Here we are. But it's been on my mind a lot, so that's why.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I would watch that. Yeah. that
It's
sounds
on
interesting.
Netflix, so I watched it. It's
Cool.
pretty good.
Right.
But yeah. And prayer isn't out of schools, honestly. It's just not allowed to be led
Yeah,
by
they're
teachers.
still allowed to do the see you at the pole thing. I think the see you at the pole thing is acceptable.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem
I'm
with that.
fine with that, as long as it's not school forced.
Yeah, where they're not
or
required
school-led.
to. Yeah.
My daughter's actually been in a couple
And
schools
even
that
I don't
it
even have a
was.
problem with like when they have events and the kids supposed to put something together and they choose
Yeah.
to pray
Yeah.
on stage with a microphone. That's I don't
fine.
even that
As
kid
long as
wanted to
it's
do
choo-
it.
Exactly, it's the choice.
Yeah, but if I don't want a principal up there doing it
Yeah.
at the beginning of a.
Exactly.
So
In
yeah,
Louisiana-
there's a line, and I feel like I'm
Yeah.
leaving some leeway in the line that I
Yeah.
have placed
Everybody
there.
should be able to do whatever.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
painting and drawing and stuff lately.
Good for you.
Yeah, so that's kind of nice. I went to the art store this week,
Nice.
and the guy was really nice to me. I love the art store. Okay, if there's anything you feel wrong in the world or feeling down about humanity or anything like that, go to the fucking art store. Like, I'm not talking Michael's, although Michael's was alright this week too.
What art store do you go to?
Texas Art Supply.
Okay,
Out
the
by
one
the
by
Baybrook
Baybrook?
Mall.
That's
yeah.
the one we go to.
I walked in there, and I'm alone. So exciting. And the guy's like, hey, if you need any help or anything, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm just wandering around. I'm like, and being down here, I think, has fucked me up because I'm actually like having conversations with strangers now
Mm-hmm.
that I kind of initiate. Like he just said, okay, if you need any help. And I'm like, well, my daughter is in school today, and I don't have to work. So this guy didn't need to know these things.
No.
But I told him anyways. And he was very excited for me. And like every little while, like he'd be putting something up and he'd stop and bullshit with me. We talked about movies and bad horror movies and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I love this place. And Dead Things! Dead Things! Don't forget them this time.
Yeah.
I'll forgive you the first time, but I don't know if I can forgive you a second time because I get really excited and then I'm let down and it's like a heartbreak. Yeah.
And I don't need dead things because I used to have a dead collection, but now that it's all gone, if I get something, I'll just give it to your collection.
Okay, cool.
So
Because I like dead things.
you can give her your dead things.
I'm waiting for your turtle to die.
My turtle?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna
Hey, somebody
we're gonna
stole my
set him
laptop.
free at the park. We just nursed him till he was old enough to take care of
All
himself. And now we're taking
right.
him to the park. I want to clean his tank for the next like 2 years.
Yeah, at least.
And then need a bigger tank.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks. I stole the computer so we
I
could see
see.
she was talking to us.
And it looks blurry. Is it supposed to be blurry?
No,
No.
it's actually been blurry every time.
That's
Okay.
not good.
And you
Used to-
took our. We can't see you anymore, Kendall.
Is it supposed to be blurry? Was that a manufactured defect that it's blurry?
No, it's the
camera.
camera.
Was it dirty?
No, it's just not meant for
What we're doing.
the distance.
Oh, okay.
It's meant for up close.
You know. Trying to think of any other fun stuff that happened this week.
I walked up and showed him a video of the delay of y'all.
Oh yeah. So you caught us? And you're talking? We're like, why did they leave us unsupervised?
Feminism.
I know, right?
You know what? Nobody else is taking my seat.
But not
yet,
negative
so
against
we can stay
anybody,
here
so I
for
figure
now.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
used to being hated. It's okay.
I'm gonna get political.
I
We
know
just
I
talked about
hate you.
feminism.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
We talked about how we're not man-hater feminists.
Exactly.
That was part of it.
Well, see, my deal is y'all pay your taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, then you say whatever the fuck you want.
Well, there you go too.
Well, see now the
I,
problem is
I had to think about
I
it.
think
Like,
there's
do
a difference
Wait, yeah.
in what is called
Yes.
what is true feminism.
We talked
and
about
what
That's
that.
what we
is-
were talking about was how it's
Propaganda
supposed to be
for feminism.
equality. It's supposed to be a term for
Yeah.
equality.
Because I had one of my students, of course, teaching. I deal with a bunch, and we were talking about it, and I'm like, well, the problem is, it's supposed to be a straight equal across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't go one direction or another, or it's not what it's supposed to be. I said that's the difference in somebody going, oh well, I want to
Misogyny
kill,
can be just as
I
bad
want
as
to kill all
misandry.
males,
Yeah.
or I want to kill all. It.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a difference in what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Most of my friends and most of the people I hang out with are men. I think if I hated men, my life would be really fucking complicated. You know what I mean?
Get
Like,
a lot
I
of
don't see a
pussy.
point in hating anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hate somebody on
It's
a person, like
frustrating.
a person.
yeah,
I
but
hate
not
a
a
person.
group.
Yeah, but a whole group, but you can't hate a group.
My thing is hate is a strong word altogether.
Like I used to pick
No,
on
no,
my
I
mom.
hate.
My mom was a feminist, but she had it mixed up. She's very much about equal rights, and then she tell you, well, no, that's a woman's job, that's a man's job. Well,
Oh,
no,
wait a
motherfucker,
minute.
it doesn't work that way. You can't be one and the other at the
Yeah.
same time. You gotta pick a side.
Can't have your piece of cake. Can't have your what is it? Piece of pie.
Cake and
You can't have your
eat it,
cake and
You
eat.
can't have your cake
That's
and eat it
okay.
too.
You always need me, and I always need you.
She said, Kendall says, I hate Nazis. Now, here's the problem.
Oh, see that I hate.
I can't hate the Nazi
I
symbol.
hate them. And, well, no.
The
Well,
reason
symbol's
being
not-
is because it was a Buddhist symbol.
Yeah, they
first.
screwed
They
it up
just
like
reversed
feminism.
it. So, I had
You
a,
leave, shit goes awry.
I know.
I had a student
It's the
sitting
Patty and
there,
Tony show,
and they
like,
have a
I
boot
sponsor
camp.
it. That's it.
a Buddhist pendant, which of course
Yeah.
has. And oh my God, the students were going off
yeah.
on them. I'm like, that is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
They took that,
Yeah.
turned it, and that
Yeah.
became a different deal
Broke it.
altogether.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take back feminism and the swastika. I don't think we should put them together. I feel like
It's like,
that.
it's like the hammered sickle. That was originally a symbol for something else other than.
The
It was a symbol of
femmogram.
strength.
Make a femmogram.
I feel like we shouldn't put the swastika.
We're back with Spreaker. Welcome,
Welcome back.
Spreaker.
We're back.
Hi.
I'm drinking.
I'll be on there in a minute.
You want a cookie?
Yeah,
yeah.
Can I have
God.
exactly, Kendall. You can't.
I don't
you,
have any
you
cookies.
can hate. You can't hate a symbol. Yes, you can absolutely hate
You
a
do make the
collective
best
cause.
Yes, yes. And those are the only people that I will say I collectively just fucking hate. And I
Because we hate the collective thought.
yes, exactly. Because fuck them.
Well, the bad part is you run into so many people, and I've realized this because like me and Christina talking about racism, which our daughter doesn't have it because
Yeah.
we don't have it. Unfortunately, she runs into some of the kids that are at her school with her that
Yeah.
are, but the problem is it's something taught. It's something you show.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can't hate the kid for not
Poor parenting.
understanding the difference because that's
Yeah.
all he's seen.
Yeah.
So,
But you hit a certain age, and then
Yeah.
you
You
have
should
the
be able
ability
to-
to change that thought. Like
Well, yes, but
I don't necessarily like judge a kid for having the thought that their parents put in them.
yeah, now
but,
an adult.
but once you've passed into adulthood, you've been able to change the mindset you were given. You have the option.
Well, and now, of course, especially somebody in a small town or something like that, sometimes they have to have something that can challenge that thought.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the big
A lot of
difference.
times
It's
they
true.
don't.
If there's
When-
just they're not exposed to the other side, you're never going to consider it. Like you're not even gonna.
Well, that's like people get angry. They're screaming at people about their view. Well, you can't change anybody's view that way.
No.
Yeah.
You have to be able to explain it and give me a reason
Eloquent.
to change my view. If you do it the other way, then you've set off defenses and it's just challenge mode. I'm not going to listen
Yeah.
to you.
And
You're
then
not
you're-
going to listen to me.
There's a
and-
wall. You're closed off to it.
So what you doing there, Prez?
Trying to find a replacement
He
movie.
looks like he's doing an ADD thing. He's just kind of flipping through
Whatever the fuck that second thing is, that looks amazing.
with the blue light.
With the blue thing on his head, I don't know.
Go down to the
Oh,
blue
the
thing.
I know it's
I take
super
leave
super.
thing.
Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
No,
Brian
yeah.
Cranston.
Oh, it was
voices.
it was a clip from that movie.
Oh,
so.
well that sucks. But
No, that show is on Crackle. Huh, Last Action Hero.
Oh shit.
That's what I was saying.
Nothing better than Arnie making fun of Arnie.
Wait, did we lose Ricky?
Yeah, where'd Ricky go?
Yeah, Ricky went home.
Oh.
No goodbye, no nothing.
He said after the Patty and Tanya show, he was fucking out of here.
Oh, I guess I'll stay.
Yay! Aw.
All right. So discussion topic tonight. What has been most impactful over the past, what did I say, 10, 15 years?
5 years.
5 years.
You said 5.
5 years in your specific genre. I have comics. You have anime, manga, horror,
He called
Cosplay.
me a whore.
and video games. So,
Video.
video games.
Video games.
Do we mean impactful to our lives personally or the business itself?
Yeah,
Okay.
both.
Not that kind of impact.
Not like when we banged at the hotel room after the con. Like, that's not.
That's
what
definitely an impact.
Okay.
the costume definitely
Yeah.
spices shit up.
That was back to my cosplay.
Have you ever slept with a Green Lantern? I have.
Wait, you changed outfits?
I did on Halloween.
No, I just left it on until most of the way through the process.
No, but you were not Green Lantern that
Look at
day.
this face right here. Right here.
Oh wait, yes, you were Green
I was Green Lantern on
that
Saturday.
day. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Kendall says the boy for Patty is the most.
Oh my god.
Oh, good one.
Oh my
Okay.
god, we were at the bookstore the other day and we were flipping through the movies and it popped up and I groaned out loud. I was like, oh, it's fucking following me.
Philip, it popped up and she groaned out loud? Yes. It was not felt that time.
Hey, Tiny, Tiny, you want to sit on my lap? I'll give you a raise.
Yay. Okay, one. Well, hell, let's go around to this side.
All right.
Comics.
Comics, I think the most impactful of the past 5 years. I can't say the MCU because it's older than 5 years, but the DCEU, I can definitely say that. DC starting its own cinematic universe, that's a pretty big deal. And then of course confirming the Arrowverse, where it's not just Arrow and the Flash anymore, but no, everything is tied in. Powerless, which unfortunately is canceled.
Which was a great show.
Fucking
It
great
was
show.
fucking awesome.
Hilarious. Quick rundown, in case you don't know what Powerless is, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about. It's a sitcom based in the Arrowverse, but it's of people who have no superpowers, and they all work for Wayne Enterprises. And it's just them designing and developing shit to protect normal people from
heroes.
hero battles.
And run by what the
The
cousin,
cousin
of Bruce Wayne.
yeah.
He's a tool.
Yeah.
He's such a tool.
But he was who in Firefly? Wash?
He's a weird one.
Wash was the little ginger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Watch,
pilot.
yeah.
Oh god.
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
I had it.
You know he was the voice of the chicken.
Still
in
works.
Moana. Shit was funny. He voiced the chicken.
But I'd say that has had the biggest impact on the industry, strictly because before it was just Marvel. Here the past 10 years, it had been just Marvel. In the movie theaters. You know, and you had the Christopher Nolan trilogy, which was nice, but you can't build a universe off of that.
He even said himself, it is not intended to build upon. Once
No.
his 3 movies were, it's 3 movies and that's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, because so much of that series was taken from alternate universe stories, so that's not something they could really build a universe around. But when DC and Warner Brothers decided that they were going to go back into making movies, bear that in mind. DC was making movies long before Marvel ever even thought about doing anything.
That's true.
Superman and the Mole Men
Yeah,
came out in the
Superman's
late
some old
50s.
ass shit, dude.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
When was the first Marvel movie? I never thought about that.
that was
2000
70s. No, 70s.
Oh, 70s.
Damn. So yeah, there were
Oh,
decades.
with the original Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah, original Captain America, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that was a made-for-TV movie.
I never thought about how long they were.
Same thing as
They were
Spider-Man.
really late to the game on that
Yeah.
one.
And that's what I kept telling everybody, actually. When,
Especially seeing how much Superman took off with it.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think they would have done it sooner.
well, yeah, that's why I kept telling everybody. And everybody's
Marvel's
like,
all
oh,
about
the
the
MCU is a big deal, man. DC ain't got shit. I'm like, man, I'm going to tell you right now. DC's been at this game of making movies out of their characters for a whole lot longer than Marvel's even thought about it.
Yeah.
So if they decide they're going to make movies, they're going to make
But
badass
Marvel's just been spitting out a lot lately.
Yes.
Like a lot more in this current modern day.
Yeah, they're pushing out more movies
At a faster rate, yeah.
and DC's
More
kind of taking their
storylines
time.
at the same time.
I can honestly say that I think the only films that Marvel is putting out right now that you could consider art films is Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, everything that DC's been putting out, they give to artists, directors and producers who are artists. They are masters of
And I
their
will say that
craft.
too. DC's branching off into a lot of things now. We've got Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and like they're starting to get all their own
Their solo
movies. So I
movies.
mean, they may take over in the near future as being more movies coming out than Marvel.
Well,
Now,
It's gonna go
Wonder
back
Woman
and
has
forth.
already gotten a whole bunch of just great reviews
Even
before
from,
it's even open.
even from Linda Carter herself.
Yeah. Now,
That says a lot.
And I had a discussion with somebody just the other day on why every other DC movie has been panned, but Wonder Woman is just being absolutely praised.
Feminist.
They're
backlash.
beating Marvel to the punch. Since the MCU started and was confirmed that it's a real deal, what has everybody been asking for? A Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
What have they not gotten?
A Black
Widow
Widow.
movie.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman makes a very short amount of time on screen in Batman vs Superman. What is
No,
the
it was-
next
Well,
movie
doesn't
coming
DC
out?
normally make the progressive move first?
Yes.
They always
and then Marvel
have.
just
They
follows
always
in suit when
will.
it works for them. They do it when it works.
But for what little screen time she did get in BVS,
It was
fucking
badass.
Like
awesome.
DC had the first
Was Dead
lesbian
Man?
kiss, right? That was Catwoman and
Eric.
wasn't that the first one in comics?
Say what now?
That was a thing. It was a controversial thing. I want to say it was Catwoman and somebody else, but it was the first in comic girl on girl kiss. That was a thing, and he knows what I'm talking about, but he's ignoring me right now.
No, it
Well,
was
No, that was the first
no.
confirmed lesbian storyline
Like
in a main
storyline,
hero.
like they're a
Yeah.
That'd be
couple, like they
Catwoman
dated.
Storyline. Okay, yeah.
That'd be
Okay.
Catwoman 39. We have that issue.
That's what I was talking about.
Um,
There was one that they
Well,
were more
didn't Dead
progressive
Man-
with
wasn't
stuff like that.
DC?
Deadman is also
And it
DC.
had a gender neutral and a woman,
Yeah.
and she dated women.
So yeah, that was my
and it
point. Though that
actually-
DC is more they jump on that stuff, which I
Yeah.
think is a great thing that they do.
Well, back
Marvel
when they
just does it after DC though.
back when they brought Alan Scott back in the mid '90s. Alan Scott, of course, is the original Green Lantern. When they brought him back in the mid '90s, they brought him back as being gay, and which was a huge deal,
Yeah.
a
Really huge.
massive deal, and a lot of people were pissed off about it. Me, hey, it's DC. It's all separate universes. They can do whatever the hell they want. I'm still
And I
gonna
love
read
that
it.
they did it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, people like little girls growing up want a hero to look up to. So we have Wonder Woman. We have
Yeah.
all the female characters to look up to. What do the gay guys have?
Nothing.
Well, and not to like identify or anything, but if you look up there, go look for the cover of All American Comics #1. I don't think that's a straight man. I really don't. So when they when they made him a gay man, I'm like, okay,
That
all
makes
right.
sense.
I was worried, but now I know.
Yeah.
And knowing is half the battle.
He carried the lantern. He could pack shit quickly.
Black. What the fuck, dude?
all the time.
I get it.
All the time. I'll say something stupid as hell, a dumb joke. I get it. Good job, honey. Good job. I'm glad you get it. An obvious joke.
But no.
Yeah, Philip.
The biggest impact in the past 5 years in the comic book world is obviously the establishment of the DCEU, establishment of the Arrowverse, and MCU carrying on doing what it does.
Very nice.
I do have to say, in my opinion, DC is above Marvel at this point.
You're damn right.
Just because of how successful all platforms are for DC.
And this is coming from the X-Men fan.
Yeah.
Well, now
Well,
as,
no,
far
my-
as,
my-
as far as movie based right now,
X-Men's
that's a hard one to say because Deadpool is probably
the most successful
The
one.
most
Deadpool's
successful.
still up there.
Privately owned though.
it is privately owned, but it falls out of that line. So right now, that's hard to say.
Okay, we'll delve
Well,
into
no,
that.
we'll-
We'll delve into that on next week. How
Yeah,
about that? We'll talk about the Fox, Marvel, Warner Brothers, and fucking Universal.
All that jam.
Yeah.
He just said, "Catch me next week." How about
Oh, come on.
You heard it.
Oh.
She's
Oh
coming to
my
Houston, right?
God.
Why?
On
What is
tour.
she gonna do on stage?
She's
That's my
gonna
She's
question.
gonna lip sync.
one day?
That's
She's
not
gonna roast
impactful
people.
whatsoever.
Like, what is she gonna do?
At the House of Blues.
That's not impactful. Yeah, that's
serious?
Is she just
I'm
gonna
dead serious.
yell?
Look it up. At the House
Oh
of Blues.
man.
She's gonna talk shit in Houston. Somebody's gonna beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope it fucking ends up on
Sad.
the news.
Did you see the David Spade picture with her?
Yes.
That was adorable.
Oh god.
She even said she thought he was the
She
waiter.
did burn him pretty good, though. I'm not gonna
She
lie.
burned the fuck out of him.
Anyway,
So, Chris,
She burned the fuck out
Most
of him.
impactful past 5 years for anime manga.
That's
You personally and the industry as a whole.
personally and the industry would have to be the flood of the actual films, not seasons and episodes. The flood of the more of the films. That's across the board. All,
Feature
all
length.
anime, feature length, whether theatrically released or straight to Netflix release, all of them. There's been so much more. All of a sudden, they're banging them out hard, banging them really fucking hard.
Like underground Greek gay porn hard.
Some
Fucking
kind of.
Caligula style.
God damn!
Okay, there we go. Like, I'm gonna take you from behind and I'm gonna whip you at the same time. All right. So, one does stick out. I've already reviewed it, and that is Your Name. Your Name has whooped everything in the anime universe and of all time.
As far as sales or story?
Everything. Ratings, sales, theatrically released, pre-orders for Blu-ray, has whooped absolutely everything.
What else?
Your Name.
Oh,
They made Funimation
that
made a
film?
big shit about it, and I went to go see it. That was a big fucking wow. I did review it. Very, very big fucking wow. That multiply 11 tentacles plus times like 100 on that one.
Woo!
Um,
You just broke the whole damn amp,
There
man.
you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. There's a lot of
So
He
many.
tried to stick his dick in it.
It's not Barry
I
Allen.
broke
now.
it. I broke it. So yeah.
Damn it, Barry.
That's my favorite meme.
It broke everything. It broke every record possible has to do with anime, even the Miyazaki films, everything possible. And that one had the best production, best animation. I was waiting for it.
Live on YouTube.
That's what happened. I was trying to stifle it. I was trying to be quiet so I didn't fuck up what you were talking about. But I was thinking.
That's why I got his attention. It's
Yeah,
coming.
I had the pause. I heard the pause
I was
coming. I'm like,
thinking about the meme with Barry Allen. And he said, "I'm gonna put my dick in it." Like, he was talking about the timeline. I'm sorry. I lost my shit thinking about that meme.
that needs to be GIFed.
Big time.
All right, Ricky.
Somebody GIF that and put like an echo it. Put an echo on the shit. Oh my god! Wow,
Sorry.
that was scarily loud.
That's
It
fucking
had a lot of
amazing.
bass. Oh god! Here we go.
Go
Here we go.
back and
Here we go.
watch it.
Here we
I
go.
was silent laughing really hard for a while before it happened.
But I can tell where the buildup.
Yeah.
I know where the cliff edge is, and that's why.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry, Chris.
Mm.
Go ahead.
God, I'm scarred. Like I'm still hearing it. It's just on a loop.
Well,
I can't
let
even do
me
it.
ask you a question about your particular industry. What we've seen in the past 5 years is Netflix and Hulu exclusive animes. Has that had a
exclusivity.
major impact?
And that has definitely had another major impact. Matter of fact, the exclusivities with Your Name did not stream first, went to the theaters first.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot of different things with how they want to release it, where they want to release it, who has top bid, all that crap. Yeah, Netflix is whooping ass.
Yeah, I was
on
gonna say-
the films, especially the films.
Yeah.
But the series as well. You just reviewed properly said Blame,
Blame.
as they have called it, amongst others. Again, movies and series. They're taking the lead as far as
And they make a lot of Netflix original
exclusivity.
shit.
Exclusivity,
Yeah, they
and of
do.
course, I mean you got Crunchyroll and Funimation.
Yeah.
They're whooping. They got everyone. They got everything.
Well, that's a service that specifically caters to anime and manga. So
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say actually for any genre right now, Netflix.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yes.
Is a
I was
major
gonna-
game
That's what I was
changer
gonna add.
for almost
That's what I
all
was
of
gonna
them
add.
because they
Aside
are
from
pushing stuff.
anime and a lot of exclusive, they hold a lot already
yeah,
by itself.
14 exclusives right now.
I mean, Stranger
Compared
Things
to-
wasn't a bad add.
Yeah, but that's only one. You know what I mean?
Give
Like,
them time. Whores are hard
No,
to work with. You
yeah,
gotta,
give them-
you gotta
give
wear
them
it out
some time.
first.
Or they're expensive.
Gotta
Yeah.
wear it out.
I'm waiting for another snort over here.
yeah.
Oh, it's naughty face.
Sorry.
But I'd have to say that the theatrical releases they're even more exclusive. Obviously, they'll release them on Blu-ray later, or maybe even Funimation they'll release it later. But they're the fact that they're holding out and they are releasing them in the theaters for like they're like, hey, this is coming. It's gonna release here. You got 10 days to watch it. That's it. It's only in the theater for this long. That's it. Your Name did so well, they extended it for a whole month.
Bless you.
That's-
And it
Bless you.
still was packed and can still sold out for the whole month.
the producer just
Don't worry.
sneezed. In case y'all were wondering,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're really concerned about that.
They
you
were.
never know.
But
Oh my God, is he okay?
I'd have to say the films,
Films.
the explosion of anime
Film.
theatrical films.
Well, you've seen a lot of adaptation of series into films as well. Here
Yeah.
lately.
And that's all
Around-
Funimation too. So there's
Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin made a
Madoka.
Three.
Madoka
Three,
made one in the
three
past
live
5
action
years.
what's the word of that?
adaptations.
Goddamn it, trilogy. There we
Yeah,
go.
trilogy.
The trilogy of the live action. They did it Toho style,
Yeah.
which is
Which
you
is
know,
fucking excellent
all-
for that.
all-
Explain
Old-
Toho style.
Toho style is originally it's from Japan. It's a production company, but they've made all the Godzillas and everything. But they've also made samurai epics, like 4-hour long movies. That's Toho style. Well, Funimation got with Toho and adapted the anime Rurouni Kenshin into a trilogy live action movie, and that blew up too. That is definitely not as much as Your Name, but
Thank you.
that blew up too as far as the live action.
Hey, I watched the fuck out of it
Yeah.
and have
It
copies.
was extremely awesome.
I've watched the whole trilogy 3 times.
Yeah, it was extremely awesome. They did not fuck around on that release of that live action. It's worth buying all 3 Blu-rays straight up. Straight up. Just spend that money. The live action films, I'm assuming that's what you're getting to. The live actions?
Yes.
Is that what you're getting to?
No, I was actually talking about animes that had released as a series, but have been condensed with some of the side story taken out and then been redone
You mean
as
like-
a film.
You mean like Ghost in the Shell?
Cowboy Bebop.
Madoka actually had its 3rd film released in the past 5 years as well.
Yeah.
Oh, films. Okay, there's actually that hasn't been impactful because a lot of series have done that.
Yeah.
There's a few Bleach movies.
Bleach,
there's a few
Outlaw
Naruto
Star, Cowboy
movies.
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop movies. There's a lot.
Rurouni Kenshin even done those
There's
too.
a lot. There's a lot of
Fairy
for
Tale.
Fairy
Tale
Tale
has
series
several
and
now.
putting on a movie. There's been a lot. It's not impactful, but I mean they've been doing it. They've been doing it. It's not impactful. They've been doing it. I have to say that the most impactful is the just the brand new, fresh anime movies.
Original movies.
Original. Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's actually better worded.
Original
movies.
anime movies.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been most impactful so far. I'm pretty sure they'll come up with something new, something better, something new, something more impactful later.
Could you say that there's a title or two out there that has really changed the pace of the industry as well?
Pace of the industry.
Movie wise or anime wise?
Some deep questions.
Either
There's
way,
been a
movies
few
or
of
animation.
those, but not within the last 5
I
years.
actually like Attack on Titan.
But that's not within the last 5 years.
Within the last 5 years, yeah, Your Name. Yeah.
Your Name, yeah, but
Definitely.
I mean,
One Punch
and-
Man, maybe?
well, but that was 2012. Well, that actually no, that counts. That falls in there.
That's yeah.
I
That
checked the
would
dates of mine to
explode
make sure they
as
were within
much
5.
as I was hoping it for because it's fucking badass. It's gonna have to be Attack on Titan. It's gonna have to be Attack on Titan.
Well, you know what? I say Attack on Titan and Ruby.
Totally says that.
Ruby.
Ruby
Ruby
did
is
make a
another
lot
one.
of changes.
Honestly,
Ruby's a whole different game. I'm not gonna even. I like it.
Between the 3 games and 10 movies.
I like it, but I don't. I'm not fond of American anime. I'm not fond of it.
Well, original Sword Art Online made a huge change in styling for a while, even among a lot of anime.
It did actually. Sword Art Online.
Because you started seeing a lot more digital ideas coming into play of trapped in
You're talking about
games,
the,
things like that.
VR.
3D
and-
CG.
Huh?
Some of the 3D CG or the type of
That genre of
VR themed anime.
VR themed
well,
anime. Okay.
VR themed anime, honestly, anime's not my strongest suit. It's definitely not within my wheelhouse, but honestly, Blue Submarine number 9, definitely paved the way for everything that we see now as far as computer generated graphics in anime. Because that was way back
well,
when computer graphics were like,
Blue Summer.
I'm talking like reboot level of graphics.
Well, no. Here's the problem: is that unfortunately, Blue Submarine number 9 did not explode as much as Gundam did at that point when they were incorporating that
I
as
was
well.
just about to say it had to be Gundam.
I was like, it was Gundam that really changed. That really
Yeah,
brought.
But that is
across the board.
heavy-handed.
Across the board, man.
No, yes, they did.
Oh, you should.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had Gundam Wing, you had G Gundam, you had Gundam 0089. I'm a huge Gundam fan. I can go all fucking day.
He's the mech
I was like, I'm the mech
not,
anime.
I like Gundam, but
I like make games.
that's him.
yeah.
That's definitely him. But that's the thing
Within the 90s.
It was the Gundam, dude.
Yeah,
It was
They-
Gundam.
they
It was Gundam.
loaded,
Did they
dude.
make a movie like Gundam Sega?
Oh, they made like 3 or 4.
There's like
Bro,
5.
there's 8 of them. No,
I just
8.
remember
Eight.
that
Pass me my purse.
Well, I'm saying original Gundam. They made
on my
3
bed.
original
This isn't a
Gundam.
purse.
Series.
This
yeah.
is a
Little
fucking
one.
It's like
satchel.
48.
It's
Like,
a
now,
little
was
one.
like
That's a fucking satchel.
It's a carry-on.
What?
It's a little bit.
Gundam
This is
Sega.
one of my smallest purses.
that was CG. That was all CG.
Barely.
I thought the guys were live action.
No, they just they
Oh,
did
no,
really good at it.
no.
And then to incorporate even more, the new Gundam, Iron Orphans, that one even extended it more.
That one made the best fucking ratings as far as a mech now.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
That one,
No, the story was
that one's good. That
There.
one's
Yeah,
good.
so he got a little chop going for that.
Yeah.
Iron-blooded orphans.
Iron-blooded Orphans, dude. That one was fucking epic.
Yeah, that's where you're seeing more of the Earth battles and all that. And that. In fact, remember I reviewed that.
Maybe I do.
Yes, you did.
And
Yes,
so
you
did I.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, that is an awesome anime.
Yay!
Yeah, that's about him. That one. I don't.
Thank you. Perfect. Because these ones really aren't.
You're welcome.
You've definitely
Thank
seen,
you.
within anime, you've seen a lot of shifts from you have, if you're in the big CG, there's anime for that. If you like those hybrids, there's anime for that. I think the incorporation of CG and
I know where you're
hybrids
getting
and
at.
anime hybrids have actually
No.
changed a lot of paces.
Let me go over that. And now I know where you're at. Okay, now I know.
He's
Okay,
right there.
so Appleseed and those styles. Okay, so they came out and they were like,
Appleseed was another,
and they went back to classic style. So they
because
did okay, but now I say if they come back out with them that style more now, I think they'll do better.
well, see, the thing about Appleseed is Appleseed was way ahead of its time.
Now it
As
was
far
my
as
point.
that.
That's my
now,
point.
but
It was
take into account
accepted.
the
It
new
was
Final
accepted.
Fantasies.
Yeah, yeah, like
Spirit
that.
Within
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all
Oh yeah,
those.
Spirit Within.
Yeah,
Dude,
fuck
those are-
yeah.
Like
and
that.
I mean, still,
They're still up there.
Extreme.
Advent Children.
CG.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, Advent
Extreme
Children. was
CG,
shit.
full blown front to back. The movie
I
is
saw that
full
twice
blown
in theaters.
CG, like the Resident Evil Degeneration and the
Yeah.
other movies that are full CG. If they made another, I'd have to say an epic anime, or
Yeah,
even
that
from a game, Final Fantasy. I say if they tried that, maybe with an epic, I think it'll do good, and that'll catch them back on
And you know what?
and do better.
Unfortunately, the one that I think you're really talking about is Knights of Sidoria. And unfortunately, that's a Netflix exclusive.
That's an FX exclusive, and it was okay. It was
Well-
okay. It's that one you have to.
you have to get it. You have to know what you're looking at.
A lot of people they either loved it or really hated it. It's that one's split.
So that one is
Split
split
wide,
down the
yeah.
middle. But as far as pertaining to that epic in the CG format, Knights of Sidoria, I'd have to say.
That format, but in a theatrical film.
Now you also have like Harlock Space.
Yeah, Hardlock, Space
Space
Pirates.
Academy.
Space Pirates.
Space Pirates.
Yeah.
That is a full CG that is very good.
That was fucking badass.
Then you have things like Dead Space, which they intermixed, where you
That was a hybrid.
bounced from CG and drawn
Yeah,
animation.
but I mean, but as far as like
True
out
CG,
there,
yeah.
out there, man, what did that blow everyone away?
No.
No, none of
No.
those did.
No.
I want one like Appleseed to blow anyone away, but now brand new, an original, front to back, full blown. From
Start to
second
finish.
0 to the very end of the movie, full blown CG. If they do it on an epic, or they do a straight original, I think it'll do good. Now,
Gantz was pretty badass too.
dude, yeah, like that,
Gantz.
dude. Okay, we reviewed Gantz. Gantz 0.
Gantz.
That
was a
Okay,
shit.
they need to start doing that shit. That was fucking awesome.
Get that
I
out
think
there,
I
dude.
think companies are scared to do that.
They
Honestly.
really are, because there's been other companies that have done that in the anime industry, and they tanked. They didn't get the publicity that they needed. They weren't associated with the
I
right
think that's
thing,
what the publicity.
and
That's why.
they didn't get the right grouping of, hey, this is an anime that's like this. They didn't get grouped like that.
Well, now hold on. That wasn't an original though.
Gantz was an original.
No, not the one that just released. Because there is there's a story from
From Gantz.
that's where they got this. I'm like, we're gonna make Gantz 0 now. So technically, no, that was not original.
Which that's on Netflix. If you want to, please go
It
watch
is, yes. It was fucking awesome. But if they make an original,
They're hard.
yes. Mhm. They like Gantz 0. They should.
I give it 2 hard nipples.
So,
Hey, Patty's new rating system right there.
And then you get up to like 4 and 5 and 6, like.
All right, where are
Patty's
these nipples?
growing new nipples.
Where are these nipples
Where are
coming
they
from?
placed today?
Do you have udders?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Lewis, quit watching The Man on TV.
Dude, you've
Showering.
missed so
It's
much
supposed to be a
fun
movie and
stuff
it's a
on this
fucking
movie.
ad. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the-
It's on
advertising.
Crackle, man. Calm
okay.
down.
As long as it's very
I
long.
didn't know
ad.
they did that for movies.
But
All
yeah.
right. But we gotta move on.
Okay.
Watch Game Zero on Netflix.
There
All
you
right.
go.
There you go.
Alright.
It's horror time.
3 things in the horror genre stick out within the past 5 years.
All right.
I hope I can remember all 3.
The boy.
No, oh my god, in a good way, not a bad way. The Soska sisters in their movie American Mary.
It's fucking hot.
I think that took
Sorry.
leaps and bounds for female directors because it showed
In
that
horror.
in horror that they were just as capable and weren't making bullshit little movies.
It wasn't
the-
scary to me.
It was art.
Fucking
It's
rock,
not
though.
scary, but it's artsy.
Fucking rocked.
It's like really artsy and very deep, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I think the Soska sisters have done some amazing things, and they're still working, and they've made all sorts of top 10 lists of female directors.
Yeah, they
and
have.
everything
Yeah,
else.
There you go. All right.
Let's see here.
Almost spat out
Way to go,
my-
Vanna.
Almost spat out my beer.
Oh my god.
Senpai approved.
Shit. That was priceless. Yeah. Go down
So the
to
Soka sisters.
Even better because I had the
my
social media
Jesus.
and everything going, and then y'all
Oh
did
my
it.
god.
Nice.
No.
Okay, so
What
the
fuck,
Soska
dude?
sisters
I'll
for
elbow
sure.
you in the nose.
They're gonna fight.
No, they're not.
Pay-per-view dudes. You gotta wait. Gotta pay-per-view. So also James
gone
Wan.
It's in the horror time.
James Wan.
Yes.
He's amazing.
I haven't
He
seen
won.
everything from him, but yes.
His
Yes.
movies all kind of have the same feel.
No,
But-
what has he done?
Sinister, I think, or
I've not
Insidious.
fully
I know
seen-
Insidious.
I've seen Insidious.
Insidious.
Oh yeah, he was fucking great. That was a great one.
He's done a lot of the current ones.
Nice.
But what really sold, like, the movies are good, but watching him speak about his movies and his process and how much thought he puts into small little things, and some of his effects are still physical effects and not CG.
Oh, manual. He does
Yeah,
that shit. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he does.
So
he
he
still
kinda-
uses practical effects.
And I absolutely love that, and I think he's really important right now in the industry.
Yeah, because I mean, practical effects have almost damn near been
Yeah, they've
obliterated
almost
from
been-
the horror genre.
Yeah.
And it sucks
And I
because
hate that. I love
yeah,
those.
that's fucking
They have
great.
a different feel to them.
Yeah.
God, that guy's weird.
Yeah?
What?
Did you look him up?
Born in Malaysia. His official nationality is Australian,
What the hell?
and he resides in Los Angeles.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. But read off some of the movies he did.
All right, I'm
so
working on it.
people know.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, hurry up.
Because, I mean, he's done a bunch of
Holy
them
shit.
recently. Yeah.
Saw 2, Saw 3, Dead Silence, Death Sentence, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, Saw
Yeah, he did a
3D,
lot of the Saws.
Insidious, The Conjuring, Insidious Chapter 2,
That's what it was.
Annabelle, Demonic, Furious 7, Insidious Chapter 3, The Conjuring
he's
2,
done
Lights
all
Out,
the great
Annabelle
big
Creation,
ones.
Saw Legacy, Insidious Chapter 4, The Nun, and Aquaman is coming.
Yeah. He's doing
Yeah,
Aquaman.
he's the one that's doing Aquaman.
Now that is badass.
So I definitely have high hopes for
Oh.
that
Yeah,
movie.
dude.
When is that supposed to hit?
It's on the way.
Shit.
Roro.
Oh, damn.
Yucky storm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's really important, obviously,
Mhm.
and huge. And also a comic book that I read this past year. Yeah, I gotta add a comic in there. Empty Zone by Jason Alexander, I believe.
Like the actor?
No,
Oh, okay.
different guy.
I had to ask. I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
Empty Zone. So this comic was one of the only ones I think I've ever read that completely knocked me on my ass. It was so different, and the art in it is actually art, not just comic book style, not just nice comic book style. It was art.
Like a lot of time and effort was put in
Yeah,
every frame.
exactly. It looks painted
Yeah.
and everything like that.
Jesus.
And I absolutely think that's a huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about
which has gotten a lot of really awesome reviews across the board.
Yeah.
I looked
Like
at
the
it,
book
it's
absolutely knocked me
that's
on my
how it
ass.
is.
I was absolutely floored by it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fast one.
Good thing you're driving.
Good thing Chris is driving.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Good thing I'm not in a RH8.
Yeah, I know, right?
If he can
You'll
drive
actually
a
get the worst of it.
Prius through a giant puddle, I trust him with
I
most
turned that
vehicles.
bitch to a submarine straight up.
Yeah.
I'm not going
A
anywhere.
Prius is like
No.
driving a remote control car. Of course
It's a bad. It was bad. It's a battery operated car that went in water.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Tesla.
And it came back out. Yeah, this fast. You know.
But I think those three things are probably the biggest things that have impacted
you.
me at all.
It just sounds like somebody
Yeah.
fucked me until I couldn't shit. That's all I hear when you say impacted.
Impacted.
I was gonna say, has that actually happened? Have you actually achieved that?
No, but I recognize that. I recognize that. But I don't know
You're
why.
my hero.
I mean, I wasn't
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
I
like
was-
vaginally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
why
I'm like, is
I
that little?
recognize that. I'm like, I've been told
That's
that
what I
before.
hear when you say impacted.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a bad word
It's all right.
choice
It's all right.
Pneumatically.
for me.
You feel everything.
I'm waiting for a snort.
It's horrible. I'm not gonna laugh about that.
Jeez, what's going on?
It's painful. Anyway, what are we talking about? It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is
Hi,
your turn.
everyone.
After that last convo.
So there's that. Yeah. Now I get to follow that up with comics. All right. I looked it up.
Cosplay.
Orchid was 2012, so I can count it as 5 years.
Okay.
So Orchid was a big impact comic for me personally because it was the first comic I picked up and could not put down and read multiple volumes on.
Who wrote that?
All you had to do was
Tom
take
Morello.
the fuse out.
Of Audio Slave and Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
But that was the reason I picked
Yankees.
it up in the first place, was because I found out an artist that I liked
Fucking
musically
Yankees.
made a comic, and then I found out that it was like a female lead, and
Yeah.
it was very female empowerment. It was written by a dude.
Yeah, and you're
Plays
like,
in
wait a
bands I
minute.
like. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's fucking awesome. Good for him. Good for the chick in the comic. Good for the comic. I fucking loved it though. It was amazing. And not only, it wasn't just about a female empowerment thing. She was a prostitute in the lowest setting
Yeah.
of society. There were two different societies. And it was kind of set in like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then there's like the high class rich people, and
The
then there's all the
1%.
poor people that literally live under the bridges in the valley
Yeah.
outside of the castle walls. And she was a prostitute in that. So like she was the lowest of
Yeah.
the low that you can possibly be, and she started a revolution
Yeah.
and changed what everyone was going through and made this huge difference on the society that she was born into, and I loved it.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. That made an impact on me because it's got that feel of anybody can do something about the situation. No matter how big it seems and how small you seem, anybody can make a difference if you want to. And I loved that
Yeah.
about it. That was very impactful to me. So yes, Orchid by Tom Morello would be my comic of the last 5 years. And then I was thinking my favorite, okay, the most impactful, I guess, I don't know, cosplay's a weird one to go with impact on me.
Yeah.
But the moment whenever I was dressed as Lady Deadpool,
Are you
and
talking
this-
about Beetlejuice?
yes, there was this little girl, and we were walking, and we saw this little girl that was dressed up as Beetlejuice, and she was like 87.
At most.
Yeah, like 6-7 years old. But she had the pinstripe suit, the like black and white striped
awesome.
suit, and her hair, like you could tell her mom teased it with like the comb,
Yeah.
and like just destroyed her hair, and then did the green like grayish spray. Like it was adorable. She was the best. But the greatest part was when I looked at her and I went, "Oh my god, how am I gonna talk to that mom about getting a picture with that little girl without it being awkward?" And that little girl turned around, looked at me, and just jaw dropped. Because it was fucking Lady Deadpool, and that made her 10 times cooler to
I was
me.
like, the fact that she knew.
Yes, like
Lady
she knew who I
Deadpool.
was, and she walked up and put her hand out and said, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And it was like this great moment where our cosplays were both so, like, for both of us, they were so meaningful and awesome.
It's really great when
To
somebody
have
comes
that
up and
moment
it's
where I met
meaningful.
her, yeah, like,
Yeah.
and it was meaningful to both of us at the same time, and that made it like 10
Yeah.
times cooler. And I took a picture with her, and it was awesome.
That's cool.
That was impactful for me as a cosplayer.
Oh yeah.
I connected with a little kid on like multiple levels, you know? It was awesome. So that'd be my cosplay moment.
Alright.
Within the last 5 years, we've seen fucking video games grow by leaps and bounds.
Next generation Unreal Engine.
Yeah, the introduction of the new Unreal Engine that has changed a lot. It's changed everything. Changed almost every game.
If you enjoy anything with an Unreal Engine, you have Warframe to thank for it.
But I honestly want to say online gaming and the accessibility of gaming titles has changed so much and has actually been able to. A lot of those players that only like OG games, like 360 or PS3 games, you can still get them through the Xbox.
Is that really OG?
Yes. For in gaming terms, yes, that is
It's
OG.
original gamer.
No.
I'm OG, triple OG.
Right? Like, I like Duck Hunt.
I played Duck Hunt. I grew up with
I
fucking
love
Duck
Duck
Hunt.
Hunt.
Duck Hunt, I think,
I played
qualifies
fucking
as OG.
Atari. I'm
Like
old enough.
beyond OG.
I
That's
officially
just
have
OG.
Patty's text tone.
So I have a statement to make on that.
Okay.
If you like Unreal Engine, anything using that, you need to thank the 1998 Unreal Tournament.
Unreal
Because
Also-
it
Fuck
was
yeah.
exist.
Also from
Well said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Yeah. Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, because Unreal Tournament was their first
Was
Digital
the first
Extreme.
ever. Yep. Digital Extremes. Yep. Was their very first game, and Unreal Tournament carried on all the way until 2005, where they just decided it's not a title worth pursuing. We just make more money on software.
Which, by the way, Unreal Tournament, the very first one, was the first major game released on a privatized engine.
Yes.
There's hookers.
Yay.
Hey.
Scantily clad.
There we go.
I'm assuming they're hookers by the way they're dressed.
There's
Oh, there's a lot of
Glitter.
ass.
There
Look
it
at
is.
that
There
ass.
I saw Lady Gaga. You see the big hair running?
That's, I mean,
It's a movie inside of a
there was
movie.
a lot of vinyl and
Okay,
glitter.
okay. And tutus.
Ha, lettuce. The girl with a fucking hell yeah.
We
They
got
were, they were high
distracted.
class.
Hell yeah.
Had to hit a boom.
But yeah, just the advancements of that technology has had on gaming. We've seen old school 16 bits almost become a thing of thing of ancient antique.
Hey, I'm still rocking 16 bits now.
I was about to say it's ancient now
But they're still
on a
games.
Raspberry Pi. Boom.
Oh yeah.
But I am right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I want that too, damn it. I can make that dirty.
Very
I can
good.
make that very.
I told
want
you, just
Raspberry
give me the money and I'll get it ordered and set up.
Yeah.
When I start getting a job,
Raspberry Pi.
you wait.
Yeah. We want Raspberry Pi now.
Pie in
God,
general
like
sounds
straight out of the
good.
oven, a berry pie.
I'm gonna buy you one right now.
Warm and steamy.
I want peach cobbler.
So
I like dewberry myself.
Yeah.
Over
I like blackberry pie.
Dewberry sweeter.
Really? Same type of deal though? With some whipped cream?
Don't make me want to go to Dots. Y'all need to stop.
I did that. She raised her hand. I'm like, oh shit.
All right, House of Pies trip.
Oh shit.
I'm
Just
down
read
for
it.
that.
Fuck yeah.
Don't count yourself
I'm
out
down
yet.
for that.
But yeah, man. I'd have to say that's been one of the most impactful things. Is just seeing all these engines advance and seeing what we have now today. You're having things that almost look like I'm looking at you, Chris. Like we're having games that you can see the pixelation, you can see pores, you can see. Yeah.
That's a scary game. That's a horror game.
Which
I'm about to say I can
That's
make
a
it scary.
horror.
I was gonna say
I can make it scary. Yeah,
No,
that's
please
right.
You want to come sit on my lap? I'll give you a raise.
that won't be a fucking raise. That's a man
So
lift.
Chris that? Wait, you said no, it was Lewis. I wasn't talking about Chris, I was talking about Lewis.
It's completely different.
Yeah, they're totally different.
The fact that you have to specify.
Shit just got weird.
When is it not?
You're gonna get
I'm-
impacted.
Welcome back to the nerdery.
We're talking about getting impacted and probably my junk in 4K and then yeah.
You know, the usual.
Which that's
Yeah,
all.
the usual.
Yeah, there go shit.
The usual. Just delete, yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah.
And just the fact, and also the fact that you don't have to actually physically get your games anymore.
No.
Everything's digital.
No, I finally got Injustice.
Thank God.
And as big as a DC fan as I am, Man, $60 was a lot to pay for a video game. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm a budget gamer. I play DC Universe Online.
I don't see how it was
Warframe.
It was at least had to be 15 bucks.
That's why I'm a
on the
computer
Xbox.
person. I don't pay shit.
Except for the computer.
Yeah, except for the computer.
One-time investment.
But that covers all the games you're going to play for the 2 years that
You even
computer's
played
up to date.
Pokemon Go in California without paying for the travel.
We have chat.
I remember
No,
that.
Jose, we have not talked about the Phoenix Comic-Con thing. We discussed it outside.
See, that's what I was talking
Let's
about.
let's
see?
let's run through this next little part of the discussion real quick, and we'll get right on that. What is most impactful for you in a story? What's your last name, man? We'll run over. For me, man, if it's got to have at least decent art. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be decent. It can't hurt my eyes. That's what I'm saying.
That's two.
Damn.
You'd have to make like a scoreboard for that shit now. How many times can
We'll
we
have a
get
ticker right here.
Dude, they're not that much, man.
I hate you.
I'm gonna have like
Get like a
dollar
little clicker.
store.
Well, then here's the screwed up thing: is we have to get approval to purchase it through her.
I'll buy one and bring it.
Word.
There's probably an app for that.
Probably.
Yeah, but they won't be able to see that.
Well, the producer might be able to put that
They
in.
will if I hold it up like this.
Yeah, he could probably format that
You
in.
need to put the ticker on screen.
Can we do
Nodding
that?
like yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look into it. Let
I'm
me know.
setting it up.
Alright, Jose says most impactful for me would be big old biddies and big old robots.
Oh, big ol' bitties.
Are we talking about tickle bitties?
Right? I'm
Is that where you're-
confused.
I approve. And robots, I'm saying here.
Armored Core.
Now,
For answer.
for
That's the
me,
last good one.
since I'm kind of off camera, but on the cosplay side, one of the things I've seen that's been most extreme is extreme costumes.
Yeah.
And they're
Heavy
giant.
cosmetics.
I was gonna say the fact that you got an interview you wouldn't have gotten had you not been in cosplay. That's pretty impactful.
So-
That's fuck yeah, I did this and it meant something and it was worth it. You know. You made an impact on somebody. You made an impact on a lot of people in that Dark Knight costume.
Yeah, he did.
Those-
One little
Every
kid.
little boy that saw you, like, shit his pants. Like,
Yeah.
But that's purpose behind it all, isn't it?
it was great.
Oh, it was
loved
stinky everywhere.
Little kids usually don't like me in costume.
I was surprised how many little kids knew who Deadpool was. I don't think the kids knew who
Damn.
Lady Deadpool was. They thought I was just like a variation. They didn't realize. But remember whenever all those kids went to the movie? And we were talking about that. Everybody took their kids to see Deadpool, and it was a very controversial topic. Well, every kid knew who Lady Deadpool was because they saw Deadpool. And they saw
Yeah.
a girl dressed as Deadpool with the ponytail, and they thought it was cool. They hadn't read the comic,
Yeah.
but they saw the movie and they loved it. So yeah, the kids fucking loved Lady Deadpool.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
cool.
crazy.
You know,
That's his new suit.
That's
Yeah.
what I want to get.
That's
He's ordering. I showed him a
Nice.
specialty maker,
No way.
All right.
and
I'd
Sutra.
be curious to see the legit mask though. I'm
No.
worried about the face, the
It's
mouth.
all. It's
Well, I
It's
can-
all in the mouth.
I can get them to change it up however they
yeah.
want.
You can make it open. You can have the tongues come out. You can do whatever. They're about $2,000.
Yeah, they
Send
just
out approved.
then they're definitely going to be looking to run after the captain. That's right, buddy.
Gonna have
Okay.
the kiss tongue.
But how to make the biggest impact as far as comics? The art doesn't have to be perfect, but it can't hurt the eyes.
Yeah.
All right, your story
More
has to be
artsy,
progressive.
I like better.
Yeah, the better the art, obviously, the better the book. But the story has to progress at an even rate.
Yeah.
Now, I'm all right with a slowdown at the beginning of a book. I'm fine with that.
I need a little bit though. It has to be enough in there.
Exactly.
You gotta get the tip in.
Just the
Yeah.
tip.
You gotta
Just
get
the
the
tip.
tip.
Just give it a lick.
Apparently you have to orgasm or you end up with the boy.
I gave the boy that entire time. I gave that boy like 2.5 hours.
Patty, it sounds really bad
And
that
that's a
you gave
D-boy.
a little boy
D-boy.
Not a
The
boy.
film. The film The Boy.
Not a
the
boy.
movie. It wasn't a boy that
Daddy.
she let go at it for 2.5
Yeah,
hours
that's,
and he couldn't accomplish
Technically,
the
the movie
feat.
was probably an hour and a half.
Oh no.
I mean, that's kind of how that just sounded.
What the fuck was that? You alright, Steve-O? No? You right, Monokuma?
Uh-oh.
His tag now is like pedo bear.
Peter Patty?
Pedo bear
Peter
Patty.
Patty?
It's my fault. I started it.
Thanks. Sorry, Patty.
I thought Steven was gonna die.
Hashtag pedo Patty. That's fucked up.
That's awesome.
Because all I see, like,
Then the
I
cops
hear
are
y'all
gonna
talk,
call him
Get on
my
it.
and then I look and I saw
door.
Patty's face
Don't
as it
even
was
fucking
going.
Too fucking late.
That's all. The Twitter is all you,
fucking
buddy.
late.
The cops are gonna come banging on my door.
Sorry, I said it. I shouldn't have said it.
Jose already tagged too.
Jose, this is my last pod, and thank you for that. That made my fucking day right there. We had a fan tag it.
Pedo Patty.
We had a fan tag it.
Dude, that goes big.
I'm fucked,
I'm on the
yes.
floor dead.
Oh.
He said don't let her wear a Batman costume.
And it attracts all the kids.
Attracts little
Kids
boys.
don't like my cot. I don't even let 20-something-year-olds speak to me like that.
See,
Fuck
they already
that
run
shit.
from her, so you know.
I do all the time.
Alright, but to make an impact in a comic book story, you gotta have decent art. You gotta have a progressive story with not too much downtime and give it a twist.
Oh.
Oh, but
If
don't.
I can predict
But don't impact little boys.
Exactly. But if I can predict what the next panel is gonna say,
We're not priests.
you're not doing it right. Alright,
I don't have a hashtag. that
impact
says
for
anything.
anime or manga. What makes the biggest difference?
I liked you when we started this.
So is this, we're
Hold
gonna
on,
change
we're
the,
continuing with this Peter Patty.
are we gonna change the joke of, what does Walmart and Patty have, in common?
Oh,
Little
I already
boy's
got it.
pants half off?
Oh!
Damn.
How did I become
You think you need a
Lewis?
burn heel for that shit?
How did this happen?
Oh wow, this is so
Hey, you know
It's
what?
not me getting
Everybody
roasted
has
tonight.
their-
This
has
is
their
fucking
day in the sun.
awesome.
This is the first time in a year, and my anniversary's coming up. It's almost been an entire year of me here, and this is the first one where I've really
totally
got
my
it.
fault because I just keep going with it.
You better snort. You better snort.
That's right.
Fucking Lewis is gonna die.
Hey, that's yours, right? That's yours, okay, right?
Oh, Jesus.
I love you, Patty.
I'm so lost.
Jose says, get the
I'm just laughing because it's not me tonight. That's why I'm laughing.
He's
Oh.
so happy that it's not him. He cannot stand it.
Oh, no, it's fucking amazing.
My face hurts.
I can retire from the nerdery right now and I can die happy,
My
man.
defect is hurting my face.
I don't know what the smiling thing is.
Fuck you. The dimples hurt after a while.
Oh.
My head's starting to hurt.
What are we talking about right now? This is comics and shit.
Impactful for anime.
Stop saying it.
That's why I said, hold on, wait. That's why I said, hold on. Yeah. Oh, that ain't working. That ain't working.
That's not gonna work.
We have officially tied the
What
record.
are we talking about?
Wait, right now we're talking about how we've officially tied the record for snorts on the show.
God damn it. You've been counting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Actually, you missed one because you slipped with one.
I
in
meant
there
like he
earlier,
was
so it
counting
seems like
previous episodes. He
Oh,
knows what the record
probably.
is. He has a record.
Yeah.
Jeez. This is awesome.
Jose says snort.
Damn it. We're having a conversation. This is serious shit, people.
You lying too.
I love her poker face. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at it.
Look at this poker
It's really
face.
good poker
And
face.
she wants to have a serious conversation, okay?
After 2 hours of impact, she just doesn't know what to do.
She malfunctioned. She straight up malfunctioned. One eye just.
There's a glitch.
What kind of moan was that? Don't
That was
moan.
almost a snort.
Don't moan. Don't.
You so much.
She's literally holding her nose. It's
Why
awesome.
are you still doing this?
We're one away from breaking the record. Come on.
And we got it.
I can't even breathe. I hate you.
No, you do.
I almost died on camera.
Hey, that'd have been good for the views.
Yeah, I would have got a lot of views.
Do like Facebook Live.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I can't even.
We
breathe.
got-
I
we got 1 minute on
struck
speaker.
so hard.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Real quick, let's do the plugs. If you want to see,
shit.
of course, you want to hear the rest of what we talk about, tune into the YouTube.
I don't have 'em.
YouTube.com
Oh,
/The
yeah, they've
Nerdery
been
Official. We're sponsored, of course, by Captain Jack's Elixirs,
322
East
East
Texas Avenue. Phone number
Nobody
Oh.
knows it.
Really, Jack?
281-837-3543. And All-Star Comics and Games, 2348 North Alexander Drive, Baytown, Texas. Phone number 281-839-7127.
Beautiful.
Austin's
Why do I
texting me.
I love that neither of us know the phone
Bombarded.
number.
Oh, no, I just did. I'm
Oh, okay.
He knew it. He was started saying it, but he was
Okay.
quiet.
My messenger and my text stuff I don't deserve.
I don't know it. I've never actually called you
Yeah.
It's been shared, so.
Fuck no.
because I like
Okay.
you. So I'm not
Final
gonna call you.
thoughts?
Wait, no, that's
Oh no,
that's a
that's your
breaker.
speaker.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
that.
We still got some more time.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Peter Bear.
Peter Bear?
Peter
Yeah.
Bear.
Oh, Peter Bear. Okay.
Pedo Bear.
That's true.
Now, how to make
All
a
right. No. No.
there we go
No.
anime manga
No. What? About I'm what?
making an impact. Anime or manga.
That's why I paused again. There's shit everywhere. Look at that face.
Go ahead.
Look at your
Talk
face.
about it.
See, you see the malfunction now.
Yep.
It's an impact.
It's when the dimples suck
Your dip-
really deep.
Yeah.
Your dimples grew eyes and are staring at me. Yeah.
Why did you use that word? You keep saying it.
What, impact?
Impact.
Or manga. Is it the manga?
No.
It's the other one.
Or the
Impact.
anime.
Impact.
Name of the show. It is the name
Why
of the
is this
show.
not funnier when
I
I
love
was
how mature you are.
Episode
Impact.
I'm wondering why it
113,
wasn't
making
funnier when I
impact.
was in autocorrect and it never crossed. Maybe we laughed. I don't know. Anyway, Chris, when you were impacted, what did that to you, Chris?
I snorted.
I'm not gonna let this die.
I don't want to go. I don't want 6 because then that'll be a.
Too hard to beat next
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
So shut
Well,
the
thinking
fuck up.
ahead.
Do your thing.
Damn that look.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say it's the frequency now of releases across the board. Yeah.
The frequency of impact is a good thing.
Frequency of releases? That's what you're gonna say?
Yes.
The terminology was
Oh, yeah.
intentional there.
Yes, it was.
But yet I meant it though. So how about that? I meant that though. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I was like, ha ha ha. But literally.
Oh my god.
You're
So the industry has been blown to smithereens
You're gonna fucking kill her, Chris.
with mangas, animes everywhere across the board. It used to not be like that. Am I correct?
It used to be on a dry spell.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, there's 6. There's 6.
So that's 7.
Good one, dude.
7.
Good one. Good one. Good one, dude.
I need to go behind camera.
You're stuck now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice part is her face is now as red as her hair.
Huh?
For the pedo patties.
Oh, okay. But yes, I do mean that. You know, I can talk dirty and regular at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's just splattered everywhere.
Yes, it's all over it. It's all
Those things like
over it.
innuendos everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I could talk like that for forever with innuendos, double meanings, left and right. So it used to not be like that, but there's a flood of releases everywhere across the board. Mangas, animes,
Just releasing it.
toys. Toys, yeah. Everywhere. It used to not be like that. So there's all kinds
Don't
of
spit.
all kinds of toys to play with.
safe.
What the
She
hell
swallowed.
fast?
Like,
So
like,
I've got experience.
like the Funko Pop Nendoroids, of course, you know. Aside from you know, all the other kind of toys you can buy on J-List, of course. Like ones that I break. She's still holding it. She's trying not to. I bet you that dimple hurts like a motherfucker right now.
Her snort's impacted.
No, she's letting them out. It's okay.
But I did get my point across saying all that. Double meaning.
Double entendre.
Double entendre.
Yes. That's it. Doubled.
Double it.
Hard. And all of that, yes, was very impactful.
Don't laugh in his face. It's gonna hurt.
What was that? I was going to catch it.
It's like close
This
the
first
right
time
eye.
she
it
looked like
hurts.
Popeye for a second.
Yeah. But yes, it used to not be like that. Now there's just, it is a pop culture item now. It's very, very big. And, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh my God.
Releasing everywhere.
Tanya, the whole what's fucking funny.
Oh yeah, that was very impactful. It impacted me pretty hard.
Okay, so are we on to the next person now? Are we done with Chris talking?
Is it her impact now?
That's getting really hard.
Damn.
Rule number 1.
What, don't be impacted?
That's all
I
I
don't even
heard.
know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
I think they were just talking about shit being impacted.
What she said.
Oh my god. Okay, now what am I supposed to be talking
There's a
about?
reason they don't normally put me on screen.
Impacts!
What makes the best impact in a horror
Okay,
movie?
okay, alright, there we go.
Double
Okay.
penetration.
Horror movie!
Damn. You roofied her, didn't you? You roofied her, man.
No.
Oh my god. Okay, in horror movies, to be impactful.
You're gonna be a bitch because of the pedo thing.
Oh my god. Okay, I can't even.
She's
Still
in no
1 to even,
condition.
you can't?
I can't. Soundtrack,
Soundtrack to what?
Impact.
horror movies.
That was intentional.
Sure was.
Oh. See, I can't even.
What was the most impactful soundtrack to your horror movie?
I don't know. But I just know if a movie has a good background noise. Because you always need background noise to be impactful.
Just one guy in the background.
Well, being impactful, yes.
Yeah.
There can be all kinds of noises.
You have to put your heart into it.
Or you don't believe it's impacting anything.
There you go.
You have to, put your heart into it. Give it your all.
Alright.
Put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, there's multiple organs involved.
70s porno music.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
They have lost it.
Yeah.
I think they were packed it too hard.
Hey,
We're
Don't
not
go
counting
stop.
anymore. We're done
man.
counting.
that's awesome.
Can't fit back here.
Hashtags
Too
going
impacted, huh?
Yes.
per Jose. Hashtag last show. Hashtag pedo patty. Hashtag die happy. Hashtag left laughing gas on. Hashtag impacted.
Well done.
Yeah. I think the more effort you put into something. Damn it, that one was.
The more effort you put into it, the better it comes out.
Yeah.
Yes, the better it comes out.
Yeah.
Less impacted.
Yeah.
Less impacted, yes, but still impactful.
But still impactful.
Impactful is better than impacted.
But still impactful.
Yes. Like that empty zone. You can tell the guys a lot
Damn.
of
God
so
damn.
loud. I knew it was loud. Jesus Christ. Fucking
seriously, is that gonna have to be a sacred word around here now?
There is an empty zone in
That's 8.
That's 9.
Oh, 9.
We might as well go for 10.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I'm not okay right now. The empty zone.
Damn.
It's just waiting to be impacted.
Really? Oh, now you're just doing it to yourself.
He said it.
Well, that means it's not impacted if you're doing it to yourself.
Well, fuck. She begs the difference.
You can impact it yourself.
Oh my
You married
God.
this.
I
You chose.
Anybody need a beer?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
did. Yes, have some. No,
No, I'm done.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Awesome.
Great timing.
So, Tanya, with
What impacts
cosplay, what impact?
I
yeah,
couldn't already
how are
answer
you
that though, 'cause
impactful
I
in
talked
cosplay?
about my Beetlejuice.
But how
person.
do you make it impactful?
No, I mean, what has changed to impact the industry of cosplay?
No, she already answered that.
Oh,
Not
okay.
really, but
I
What
mean,
makes-
I just
what makes it
I
cosplay-
didn't even get into cosplay till like
What?
a year ago. So I mean, it's hard.
what
for
makes
me to...
it impactful though?
Fishnet stocking.
Fishnets
You were definitely impacted
in the
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
with the
The Harley.
fishnets.
You know what the worst part was? That was the most uncomfortable costume I've had. And I wore the Lady Deadpool and I did black face paint for the
eyes.
oval
Yeah.
circles because it was just a red like circle on the mask. But I was completely covered head to toe, like no inch of my skin was showing. And the fucking Harley Quinn was still more uncomfortable because I had there's
gonna get into
fishnets
this.
they make where I feel like I've talked about how I had shit in my ass, but I don't think I've told them why there was shit in my ass. So anyway, you know the fishnets where like your ass is covered by the black like stretchy material and then it's fishnets down? They were like that. But half your ass shows in Harley Quinn Suicide Squad.
Sure.
So I literally had to grab the black ass part and pull it up into my ass
So that part didn't
all
show.
day long, so you wouldn't see it, and it would just be fishnets on the bottom half of my ass.
Your
The
booty hole
worst
was
part
fishnet
was
pattern.
when I got home, I found out I had regular fishnets that didn't have that black part where they were just
Aw.
fishnets, and I owned them. They were in my fucking drawer, and I didn't even realize I had them. So I was literally impacted after that experience. That was uncomfortable. So that had a very large impact on me.
And I had nothing to do with it.
We're gonna talk about impact to cosplay. I might
Yeah.
as well just straight up fucking say it. Cosplay can be very uncomfortable sometimes.
Okay, well, when you see another person's cosplay, what can they do to have
Impact
the
you.
yeah?
Have an impact on me. Whenever you make shit yourself, and I noticed that
With the
whenever I
effort,
did like the
though.
Flash costume that I did, I had multiple people come up and talk about how I actually made. You could tell by looking at the little emblem. I didn't purchase I thought about purchasing the little emblem and just attaching it to a corset. But the fact that I actually made it out of the foam material and cut it out and hot glued it on and stuck it to cardboard and put it on my thing,
Yeah.
people came up and actually said that they liked that I specifically made that from scratch.
Yeah.
And they could tell
The
I made it
effort.
from scratch. Yeah, like I put artistry into the cosplay. So I noticed the same thing about people. If I see a costume that I know they bought on Amazon for $20,
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
as
not as exciting.
impressed. But yeah, like when someone painted on like you did with the Tank Girl, you
Yeah.
painted all your own shit. You put the time, the man hours, the labor, the love into
Yeah.
it, and that's what it's all about to me. So yeah, just seeing somebody that actually put that effort in, that to me is a more impactful cosplay.
She's still having trouble saying it.
I think I pulled it off. I'm done. I would my
All right, Lewis. What makes the biggest impact on you,
Bubbles.
other than my floor?
or
I'd have to go with
chair,
Steven.
the chair
Bubbles.
leg that was
Bubbles.
was it the chair?
Yeah.
The chair was the most impactful
Yep.
into your rectum.
Yep. Because it's been a fucking bane of my existence ever since.
I love that it was actually a yes on that one.
Text me the link.
I'm just saying that to go
He
along
just
with
broke
your
down.
joke. But
Your
Broke down
text
in the
tone in
city,
my
wanted to
phone is I'm
tank in the city,
McFallen.
thanking all the
You see the
residents of the city
McFallen
because they
video?
helped them out.
honestly, no.
Watch it later.
But apparently that's his freaking text tone for me
I'm
too.
McFallen. I'm McFallen.
It's her text tone for you too.
Ah!
10! Fucking 10!
You're welcome.
Fucking 10!
Set a new record.
Ah, shit. Blew
done.
the old record out of the water.
I'm not even talking.
Heavily impacted.
I'm
heavily impacted.
Ah, the word did the whole thing.
Actually, the most impactful thing for me is PC cross console titles, such as Smite and Paladins, and hopefully soon Heroes of the Storm.
And hopefully soon Warframe.
Warframe is still.
No, it's not yet.
Nope.
It's coming. They've announced it.
It's
It's
I have
coming.
Warframe on my fucking.
It's
console.
not impacted. It's
and
coming.
then it will impact
No, but you can't interact.
Oh no!
You're talking about multiple console availability between PC
Yes,
and
between
console?
PC and
Okay.
console gaming. Yes, no,
Okay.
not cross networking. I'm talking
Okay.
about cross gaming.
Everything now. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm in junior high right now, and I just, everything that's started about cross gaming and cross.
Yep.
You do your thing.
All right, so Lewis, back to your cross dressing.
It's cross gaming. Goddammit! Fuck you.
Not that one time, remember?
What? Oh no, he did it. I didn't do it. He did it.
Yeah, you did it too.
Black dress!
It was just a dress. He did the actual cosplay.
The dress is right over there in the
I
desk.
don't give a fuck.
You wore a dress, I remember.
Took him too damn long to put it on though.
No, I didn't. I just no. You know what? I'm gonna shut up before I go ahead. I'm gonna shut up on my head.
He was just scared. He had to wear his pants underneath it. He was worried about what would happen. He might get impacted.
Oh God!
Hey!
I'm gonna die.
Now, if we go from snores to you barfing on the table tonight,
That's an epic
that's
transition.
epicness.
That's
Like fucking epic.
Okay, she needs to stop because I'm in the line.
Are we
of fire.
done? Are we still on
we're
the
still
show?
Hey, 2 hours with the impact at the least.
Awesome. Fuck yeah. Dude.
Jose, I see what you just posted on Facebook, and you're the shit, man.
Nice, very nice, man.
How it
I'm
feels
that
to
bitch.
listen to
She's
podcasts.
snorting.
She's snorting, you can tell.
She's my spirit animal.
What the fuck? Wow, really? You went there?
I did.
Fucking shit.
That's exactly what we've been talking about.
I know, right?
And making an impact. Fucking shit and making an impact.
What's the title of the episode? Can we fix it?
Yeah, making it.
That's
I'm
actually
pretty
the
sure
title
he's
of the
already
Making
said
an
it.
impact.
It's making impact.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
It's making impact.
No. I'm fighting with my willpower.
Good luck. You don't have the right ring for that.
I was
Her ring's impacted.
We're done here.
Which ring though?
Captain.
The bad part with Tanya is I know the longer she holds it in, the louder that some bitch is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Why are we trying to do that? I think we're done. I think this has been the show for you guys. Right?
Jose, have you had enough snorts?
That is so fucking efficient!
Well, we're only at 9.
No, we got
No,
No, we're at 10.
Yes, that's so fucking efficient.
That's what? If
So fucking
efficiently
efficient?
impacted?
So fucking efficient. Is that like free Shabaka do?
I think so.
I think we're done.
Fuck this air water. I'm done here.
The fucking air water.
See, because all the air water gets so fucking impacted all up in you.
God damn it.
11!
Oh. I heard her breath go away. I was like, it's coming.
Jose said make it 11, and she did.
Fuck yeah!
That's the show.
That's the show. Everybody have a good night.
Jose,
We'll see you next week.
Besides all the
God,
snorts,
yeah.
Jose, I'll of course be leaving it to
Yeah.
these guys for the anime because I know that's what you like.
He knows what you like.
I know what you like, especially impacting.
Well, you've been with the Nerdery for 3 years, and I really want to say thank you for everything you've done. You've really done a lot to help this company grow and bring us in new endeavors, and I wish you the best of luck in everything you do from here, and I'm really going to miss you.
Is he gonna go away?
Oh,
Go
wait.
away?
Hang on. He wants to know about
Go
Phoenix
away,
before
go
we go away.
Oh, yes, Phoenix! We said we were going to talk about
Let's talk about Phoenix, yes.
All right, and this will actually doesn't take as long
No,
to
it doesn't
explain
take
and
as
talk
long.
about as you'd think.
But no, not.
Fucking
Phoenix,
lunatic.
Arizona, or is that here?
Yeah, Phoenix Comic
No,
Con.
Phoenix Comic Con in Arizona.
Fucking lunatic decided that he was the Punisher and he needed to punish Jason David Frank, and showed up at the Phoenix Comic Con armed to the teeth, guns, ammunition, knives, everything you can think of, and he actually made it all the way through weapons check.
Which is crazy
I
to
couldn't
me.
believe they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and it was
means
the
their weapons check
congoers
was
that actually
shit.
stopped
Yeah.
him,
That's
that realized
somebody had to get
they were the
fucking
real
fired over
deal.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
because I'm
pretty sure
sorry.
we don't know right now, but
See,
there's
when I
been
went
a
through
lot of shit.
Comic-Palooza
People have been
weapons
shit
check,
on.
it was a real cop that checked my
Yeah.
weapons.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Every one I've gone through, because I've had to walk over just to help somebody else get through.
Yeah.
They really do fidget with it and check it. I mean,
Yeah.
now it'd been horrible if they'd fidget with it and it was loaded and it fired.
Yeah.
But just the fact that he made it through is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And scary.
Yeah. Scary.
Like I said, especially Texas, where almost everybody has a damn gun, and they ain't making it through the fucking door.
Oh, you know
No.
what? Here's one. I've already seen posts from our local Houston cosplayers, especially from Cosplay Vogue Houston. Pair Woody and a few others. They really hate that happened, and it makes the cosplayers look bad.
yeah,
everywhere.
as a whole,
Really do.
as a whole, as the community, makes it look really bad.
Well, that means it's going to get stricter,
gonna
which
be
a lot of people
stricter.
may not be able
Yeah.
to bring their.
You may not even be able to bring
Now,
their
fake
props.
weapons.
Or props at all.
The last update I saw, which, matter of fact, Woody, which is North Star Fitness, shared was they did an update and they put like a PSA or whatever out, and they said that there will be no props, weapons, nothing now from now on. Period.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm like, where the fuck is that going to spread now? That's going to suck.
Yeah.
If that spreads
That does suck.
everywhere, that's what the fuck, man. Come
Well,
on.
like I said,
Yeah.
that should be part of the con. Should be having an actual police officer or off-duty officer, something along those lines,
That knows what the hell he's doing.
working weapons check instead of just having a
Volunteer.
volunteer. Hey, make the ticket cost a little more, but let
Yeah.
us do that. That way, people can come in because there's certain cosplays you cannot complete.
Yeah.
I even saw the
It's
post
not the
about
same.
the Harry Potter, wand. Yeah, they stating, they're not even going to bring in a wand if they
Oh
cosplay
shit, that's
a wizard,
ridiculous. Yeah.
which means like eliminating all props. Well, shit, that would hurt most of the cosplays that
Yeah.
people do. It's not only that, it's probably going to hurt sales because companies inside that sell
The
prop
props.
guns.
Yeah.
Well, hell, if I can't carry it, why would I buy it?
What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Buy it and have to walk it back out to the car?
Yeah. And see, that's what I did when I did Deadpool. I bought the gun while I was at the show, and then I carried it around the rest of the day.
which EliteCon down in Tampa, Florida, we posted about just this year. They've already banned.
Yeah, they
And
killed
see, and
all
then that's the
cosplay
other
off.
scary
That's
part.
so
Does it get to
weird.
the point where they're not even allowed to sell them, where it becomes a merch issue, where they're not even allowed to sell the fake weapons because they're not doing them?
That could very well
And that's
become a
another
thing. Now, like I
scary
said, my
thought.
worry is now they start killing out cosplay.
Yeah.
You're talking
Yeah.
about the death of many cons because
Yeah.
there are.
Cons that strictly focus on cosplay.
Let's take Comic Palooza, Anime Matsuri, where
Yeah.
cosplay is a major part of the event itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
They have the
Anime Matsuri.
competitions
Yeah, Matsuri.
and everyone that meets up just outside and does the photography and photo
Yeah.
shoots.
I mean, that's
No,
a major
no
money
weapons,
loss
no
to
weapons,
those
no
companies.
props. What the fuck is that,
And
man?
no cosplay in some places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a huge loss. If I was the business, of doing this, I'd be finding another way of making it happen because I don't want to lose money.
Yeah. And I mean, how much would you really have to charge extra on tickets? Not much. With that many tickets sold to pay like a
Average
couple of
cop-
cops.
average cop's salary most of the time, most all good jobs is generally about 35 for the good companies. Like I said, add it into the tickets.
Yeah.
You're talking about 43,000 plus people.
Yeah, that's like what,
You
20
can find a
cents
way
or
to make it
something
work to where you
stupid?
have somebody
Yeah.
there the whole time
Yeah.
that the event's going.
Hey,
Everybody's playing on their phones.
did you see her? She with the Broken Lizard crew.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're at
Is her mouth open?
Alamo City.
But yeah, so that Phoenix Con
She
thing
had to
is,
get impacted.
is definitely a. We're gonna have to see how it affects all the cons that we deal with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Hopefully it doesn't spread over here.
Big thing is how's it gonna affect like SDCC is
Yeah,
coming up.
Exactly.
What kind of effect are you talking about there?
Because
Blizzard.
you're talking about a bigger
Oh,
con,
dude,
which
Blizzard
means
Con
How,
is
how the hell would
huge.
you
Yeah.
have BlizzardCon or anything dealing with Warframe or Overwatch?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
walk into a
TennoCon.
con like
Weapons
that
being
with no
involved.
gun.
There's no
TennoCon, like
possibility.
easily 50-60% of the people going are in cosplay of some sort at TennoCon.
Well, let's say Blizzard does Overwatch. Most people are trying very hard for say Genji sword for it to look as legitimate as possible.
Shoot, we saw a lot of vendors that had Genji sword, and they were fucking
I mean,
expensive.
You're talking about high end. Like I said, once again, this is a huge money issue. So we're gonna see how it affects, and then I guess kind of keep our eyes and ears open and watch and kind of report back to y'all what the fuck's happening.
For instance, Tanya's swords for her Lady Cosplay, or Lady Deadpool cosplay, they were practical swords. They were real
Yeah.
deal. They had a very sharp edge. But
I had to actually modify my sheath that they came with because there was no way for them to.
So I can lock them.
Yeah,
in.
so I
them
I cut a hole into it and used a zip tie around it. And,
Well, that's like one of my bleach swords is an actual full
Yeah.
metal sword that does have to be locked in hilt.
yeah,
I
so-
mean, now if they take
but I mean,
that out,
technically, I could have cut that zip tie once I got in the door, so I could understand them telling me
if
that
they take that out and you tell me no metal weapons whatsoever,
that's
I'm
one.
fine
Yeah.
with that. It can be adapted around. I
Yeah,
don't
you
That's
can still
want.
make
that's
a
already like,
plastic
that's already
hilt.
out and around already. No
Yeah,
A
metal.
lot, yeah, a
Well,
lot.
that's already
a lot
there.
of them, but some of them will still allow like if you lock it in place
Yeah,
that it can go
Comic
in.
Blue.
so that's what I did at
That's fine.
Conference.
Kill that out. No metal weapons whatsoever.
I mean, I could make a fake hilt.
If you want to tell me all the guns can no longer have any trigger, okay,
Fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
They do make props with no
Just,
triggers.
don't make it to where I can't carry anything because I have a bunch of cosplays that
Yeah.
I want to do. And particularly, like I want to do Agent Deadpool or Agent Venom, which means I'm gonna have to have my weapons.
Yeah.
That is a major part of that cosplay.
And this is what not just you, but a shit ton of people have to worry about.
Yeah.
Think about, plan ahead, replan.
Check the rules.
Yeah,
before
look
you
for
go.
the rules next
Look for-
year,
yeah.
just because this may have changed.
Especially if you're now. Remember also if you're flying in,
Yeah.
with some of the changes coming. Remember you may also not be able to bring laptops.
Yeah.
So that's a new rule that's starting to hit the area of no laptops going on flights.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
keep an eye out for that depending on where you're flying
Shit, I
to.
didn't know that.
What the
Yeah.
hell are business people gonna do?
That's a good damn question.
iPads.
Check it or something.
No, like it's
Supposedly ISIS is gonna be start hacking
they're
laptops.
starting using laptops as explosive devices, which has been something that was going on for a while. But also,
in which
like your
case
weapons,
you can't check that, and it's
make
still
sure your
isn't any
weapons
better.
aren't going in carry-on with you. Have them under the fucking plane, or a better idea is to FedEx them to yourself.
Yeah.
It really is.
They got the FedEx pickup in the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at your
at your
hotels, they
hotel.
have FedEx pickup. You can have it dropped off in your name. It'll sit right there. You check in, take your box, go upstairs.
That's actually probably the best idea.
That because I've thought about it if we traveled like a distance travel and it was something I had that even my own cosplay, so I was probably just going to FedEx them up
Yeah.
because my cosplays are generally pretty large.
Yeah. So that covers Phoenix for you, Jose. And we don't know the kind of impact that's going to have on conventions.
At least yet, it's still too
I
early to
think I'm
say.
tired of the snorting.
She's tired of the damn impact.
I am.
We've been impacted way
It's
too much.
exhausting.
You can
after
never
a
be tired
while.
of Beast Man.
Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you
y'all
so
for
much.
watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a huge thank you to Chris, and I hope your last show has been a really fun one.
Thank you, Chris.
And thank you all. We'll see the rest of y'all next week. Good night.
Night.
Later.
soul now, and they can feel me somehow. Oh, every night you bring me joy and happiness. One connection, yes, we two are one. Oh, me and you are dancing in